I need to know if you'll give me a second chance. They don't come around often, but please, you know I can't stand it when you don't talk to me. When you don't talk to me, yeah. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore. You off my mind, and I know it's true, and I'll say this to you, I want you back. There's something inside, yeah, there's something inside that brings me back to you, yeah. No, I can't hide it, no, I can't hide it anymore. Yeah.
Hello, hello. How you guys doing? Welcome back to another stream. You were expecting the weren't you? Alrighty. Let's begin today's stream. I'll be honest, chat. I was about to not fucking stream. And then I was like, you know what? I feel like hanging out with the boys. How you guys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Boys, how you doing? I hope everybody's having a good one, man. Let's log into WoW right now. Dude, I'm just waiting for the classic at this point, man. I was actually thinking of not streaming today, take the day off, just edit some videos, and I might do that tomorrow, honestly. But just, I'm waiting on classic, man. I'm waiting for the beta invite if I ever get one. That would be the fucking best, dude. That would make me the happiest. We got a chat. We got Incarnate, Wisplove, Caius. We got Mr. Freeman. How you doing, man? Been a while, Karen. Beautiful. How you doing? Frederick. We got ourselves Corey, the boy. Muhammad, my man. How you doing, my dude? And Gerald, how you doing, boys? Hey, man. It's been a while. Yeah, guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Jared's back. All right, let me log in my rogue real quick. Hi y'all, what's up, Lewis? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my buddy? How you doing, my dude? Alrighty. I'm currently taking the personas and newly born gnome discovering his sexualities. Well, I'm glad for you, Corey. I'm so glad. What's good, Dal? What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? What's up, Dal? What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Chris Cat, how you doing, my guy? Let me pop a cold one with the boys here. Oh, how goes the bub? Pretty goddamn good, my man. People started inviting you for duels. If I'm doing any EU tonight, my man Cat, if you got people on EU doing duels already getting invited, join that group. Ask how many groups are there. If we got groups, man, we got groups. I'll do some duels. Yesterday we had an A duels, and you know what? An A are beautiful, wonderful butterflies. But some of the duels they had were just a snooze fest. So I'll be down for another session of duels. I'll be perfectly fine with that, Cat. EU, man, gave me so much fucking joy and so much content Friday. And then was like Saturday an A. I'm like, yes, I believe. I believe in an A. And then they just didn't deliver. I don't blame anybody on an A for not delivering. That's not their fault, man. But definitely, you know, sometimes the duels are going to be great. Sometimes they're not. Cat, if you got a group, man, I'll be down to pop in over on EU. Get another session of duels going. That'd be perfect, man, because otherwise I'm the one who has to play the video game. And I can have you guys play the video game instead. That could be just as fun. Alrighty. What I want to do today, though, and I might as well do a bit of that prep, is get a bunch of potions to really go out on sub. Sub is an insane spec, dude. I also want to see a sub rogue one-shot people in duels. Yeah, I decided to go hunter for classic. Really, that's a good class, man. That's a really, really good class. But you're a skinny guy, dude. I call myself a Kultiran for a fucking reason. Are you kidding me? Have you seen this mustache? Dude, that shit just puts on 5 extra pounds right there. That's 5 extra pounds of hair right there. Are you kidding me? Let me get fully set up. I need this for raid anyway. Whoa, no, that's not gonna work. Agility. No, potion. Let's go. Potion of Agi. Here we go. Battle Potion of Agility. I need a fuck ton of those things, man. I need a fuck ton of those things. I need that for the raid tomorrow. I need that for videos I want to do tomorrow or today. I need a bunch of that shit. So I'm gonna just buy up a bunch, dude. I'm gonna lose a lot of gold, but it's okay. I go through these so often though. Every Mythic Plus, every pull in raids, every one of them, man. I want to make sure I have the most damage output that I can. They do very little for you. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even use them half the time, at least in PvE, unless I know we're gonna be going for the kill or I'm trying to parse. But they do help sometimes. Actually, I could get a bunch of these two. Bursting Blood. That's another set of potions that's pretty good. Chad Lab, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Now, currently plays the cool tier, and so that explains it. I do have a KT, dude. I do have a KT Druid. I actually did some PvP on that Druid, too. Dude, Feral is nutty. Feral is busted. How's Blizzard not nerfed it? Get that out of here. Get him out of here, dude. Cats versus dogs, chat. Which one do you prefer? Well, these don't stack. None of these stack, do they? Hold on. Am I dumb? Am I just the dumbest motherfucker ever? Dal Kultiran confirmed. Dude, let me show off my Kultiran. Freeman, I don't think I see my KT, dude. Look at them fucking... Look at them, boys. Look at them. How many is that? 300! I bought 300. I did not mean to buy 300 worth of pots. Well, there it is. 40k gold. Gone. 40k. Gone. Bye-bye. Never seeing him again. Fuck. I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. Let me show you my KT, Freeman. Referrals? Yo, Sin, you're not playing referral anymore? They're actually a lot of fun, man. They're actually fun as hell. Wait, wrong server. Hold on. No. That's Dark Spear. No! Wrong server! No more adventure? That's a big gnome, Corey. That's a big gnome. They grow up so fast. Dude, look at Dalaran. This is my old server, dude. Dalaran server. This is my original rogue. Dude, this is my original rogue. It looks so ugly now. Hold on, I want to take that stupid hat off. It looks bald. 40k? Fucking gone. What are we doing today? AJ, other duels on EU. Started a group 5-5 horde, search 5-5 custom. I'd be down to do EU duels today. I would be down to do some EU only duels. Unless I got a group today. You called? Who the fuck are you? Walk with me. Oh my god, it's so fucked. It's so scuffed. It is so scuffed. Oh, there it is. There's a beautiful face that I never showed the other half of. Dude, my rogue actually looks fucking cool. Wait. If I were to bring this rogue and make it my main. Not like I'm gonna do that. My main is a fucking Nightborn. Unless you're blue. You gotta go. Yak, that's what I'm looking for. Expedition Yak. Can I apply my mogs that I have from... Oh. Oh. Wait. I already have that, actually. What am I talking about? Wait. I can't use the mogs from Legion? No. Wait, I can't use BFA mogs. That's my problem. Wait. Wait. Wait! 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 One moment! Dude, there's no boots that match. They just never made they never made mythic boots from Antorus. How do you do this, Blizzard? How do you do this? Okay, we'll do these crappy ones. Wait! If I were to ever go human female, this is what I would look like. Never see the face. Fucking 2 swords in the back. Really crap enchant, but it's kind of red. I'd get the purple enchants for Dreadblades. That's what I would look like, dude. Look at this shit. That's my old rogue, dude. Why the fuck is Garona here, by the way? What the hell? Where'd you come from? You come with me. Does that mean this guy's gonna fuck off? Bye. Wait, you're back. Bye. Is she gonna be here? Or not? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. Who are you? Dude, I don't remember any WAD. This is weird. I'm logging off. What are we doing for the day? By the way, Outlaw is the best bet because grapple hook. Gene, it's my personal favorite, but you can't disagree that Subtlety is pretty nutty right now. Alright? To be honest, all America, but you use such great content. True, you got some content, man. You got the content. Missed the 3 more people to finish the second group. We got a group on the year. Let's fucking do it, boys. Get in here. Alrighty, now we know what we're doing. I wanted to log on, play some sub today, but you know what? We're gonna do some duels instead. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. You guys want to get entertained anyway, too. It's perfect. Katie boy, check. Wait, I haven't. Let me. Fuck. Ah! I haven't shown him my KT. Hold on. Cat, keep making that group. We're gonna show the KT. Guys, I told you I forget things. I do. I don't do it on purpose. I'm just stupid. My brain don't work so good, okay? You think I'm a fucking rocket scientist? Dude, that actually looks like a cool ass mog. Look at this thing. You guys can't even see it. There it is. Oh, oh, that looks so good. That looks so. What is this cloak? I'm not changing it. We're just gonna hide it and leave it, okay? Fuck it. Bye. Dude, that's my original rogue, man. Brings so many memories. So many good memories playing with Chirga. You guys remember Chirga, the boomkin? Let me show you my KT boy. I could have just showed you the character screen, but I want to show you the full boy. The big boy himself. Yeah, grab hugs are pretty good too, don't get me wrong. That's a real KT QT 3.45. Here's the boy. Dude, look at him, man. That's what I got going for him for a mog. Very much blue, very alliancey. I love this tabard for the back, dude. That's from Legion. That's a Legion ass tabard, dude. I fucking like it. It's so good. The stab doesn't really fit, but that's the hidden skin or challenge mode one, so it's really neat. Look at the big boomy boy. Big boomy boy boomkin form. Looks pretty funny, honestly. Do I have the polish? Hold on. Choi, polish. Yes, Moreau's famous polish. It's your boy. Look at this bad boy. Look at this man. In his boomkin form. This is a cool tier in boomkin form, by the way, guys. They take their clothes off and let the hair or the body hair just show. Cool tier in boomkin form. This should have been cool tier in boomkin form, dude. They just stripped naked. Besides the underwear. Disappointed feather intensifies with disappointed father. Thick boy Chang. That's a thick boy! Thick boy right there! Look at that boy. Look at the dancing, dude. That's my favorite when I'm spinning him around. He just looks so wonky. When you're dancing while spinning. If I go fast enough with my mouse. He's faster than me, dude. He's faster than me. I can't do it. Wait, hold on. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, I'm doing. No, he's going slow. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool. That actually looks kind of cool. I'm gonna record that. That was kind of fun to do. He's so muscular. It's great, dude. He's fucking huge, dude. Look at the fucking veins on this dude. Look at the veins in his forearms, man. Look at the stretch marks in the gut. Actually, a portion of his belly just goes into the underwear, dude. He just hides it there. Look at that. He hides it like fucking squirrels hide the nuts in the cheeks, dude. He's hiding a fucking, I don't even know, a fucking turkey in there. The belt's a little bit weird on them, though. They gotta fix the belts. That's still kind of fucked. But otherwise, they're beautiful. Look at him sitting down, dude. No, look at the conceal sitting down. Okay. Look at that sit down animation. Hold on. You see him getting up? You move up a little bit. Look at that. He just kind of plops down. And then wait, getting up, he actually takes a little bit. He's so fucking heavy, dude. Hold on. Get her to sleep. This is sleep animation. This is get up animation. It's just like me in the morning, dude. What the fuck? We're fucking similar, dude. That's my third twin. That's my third twin. Quadruplet. I mean, Buff, dude. He's pretty fucking big. How you doing, man? Did I get cooked better? Subtlety got nerfed for trolling. No, Subtlety's fucking nutty, dude. Have you seen the bursts of Subtlety rogues? They're great. Best animations ever. They really are. They really are, dude. Somebody at Blizzard was like, hey, what if we take my dad and put him in a mocap suit and just have him like get up in the morning? And they decided just to use that. It's the coolest fucking thing ever, dude. Dude, my dad was never around, but if this dude was my dad, I would be fucking proud. You got the dad bod and everything. This is the fucking boy right here, man. The fucking member of the family. Grace from Russia. What's up, Hill? How you doing, my man? I've only 11 hours left. But Seawork, you were here. You're earlier. Begging for attention with your 4 hours. Play whatever the fuck you want, man. Or get a resub. Or start playing a private server. Have you ever tried Ascension? Random WoW abilities? No, I'm not supposed to give you guys my opinion on private servers because I'm trying to be in a good grace of Blizzard. But I haven't got the beta. Ascension looks kind of like, it looks fun. That's what I'm saying. Look it up. Look up a video on it. Random WoW abilities in vanilla-esque style. It's kind of cool. It's like the Battle Royale of World of Warcraft. And you have like a high-risk mode, so you can actually lose your gear when you die to other players. Hello, man. How you doing? Doing pretty good, my man. Doing good. No damage when I play sub. Are you kidding me? Can we get a good sub rogue in these duels? Can we get a really fatty sub rogue in these duels to just clap some ass cheeks? Just take it together and clap them. until your hands are beat red and are sizzling. My hands feel like that sizzling, dude. Woo! And if it's a master with good gear and I do... What do you mean no damage? Oh my god, I was gonna play some sub today. Now I feel like I need to go back to an A, play some sub, go back to EU, get some duels. But I kind of want to get some duels. Let's get ourselves a big fatty sub rogue. Fat sub rogue needed. Alright, attention EU. We are now doing EU duels. Sub rogues wanted. I want to see a fuckload of sub rogues, dude, everywhere. Show me a fat sub rogue with the biggest damage. What the hell is this? Is that a multi-boxer? Neutral, Romodorus, Jorla. Yeah, that is a multi-boxer. Oh my god. The fuck is going on? Like, what are you doing? Watching this is just... It messes with my head. Don't look the same. Must be your IRL friends, huh? Wait, I'm about to roast this dude. I'm about to end his whole career. Psych. No friends. Psych. I don't even know. I think he teleported just now. I have no idea where he's at. No friends. Full group? You got a group? Alrighty. Cat, what do you got? Ready here? Alrighty. Well, Cat and the other guy are ready, so let me get him going. Gura Hell and Cat Recan. 5. Dude, you know, I used to hate multi-boxing. Unknown, they took that shit out of Battlegrounds. I was so happy. Dude, back in Cataclysm, I was playing on a server called Wormus Accord, and I was playing my shitty little druid on Alliance. And this dude, with like 6 or 7 marksman hunters, walks up in Alterac Valley. I was playing Alliance or Horde at the time, I don't remember. But I remember being at the Alliance, like, towers. I don't remember if I was attacking or defending, which one faction it was. But this dude comes out with 6 marksman hunters, fucking chimera shot, aim shot all at the same time. I fucking freak out and run for it. I narrowly escape. God forbid if I stuck around, I could see the carnage this dude can put out with 6 fucking hunters, dude. 6 marksman hunters from back in the day. My sub seems to be reducing damage after we got freed from BS nerfs. Exactly, dude. Sub is insanely good. Especially if you go for the bursty damage build. You have a little bit of CC left and you're good. Cat, what happened? Where's you? Okay, there's the group. Switch. Blue, you guys are missing a boy. Sub what's up, Ruben? How you doing, man? Sub damage just fight him in the versus plate. Then even versus plate, you clap him like nothing. Come on. Alrighty, boys. Switch. We do have a man missing down on Team Blue. But we're gonna keep the show going. We got ourselves a boy, Cat. Oh, I kind of like how the camera panned to him. Look at him. Cat, where you at? It's like... There it is. It kind of does it. It's weird. Cat, my man, is going to be the leader of this group with DJ Armgod going up first, actually, versus Azura's a Frost Mage. We're going to be on a Holy Death Knight versus a Frost Mage over the bat. Azura's is going to have a bit of a hard time against this man. Hopefully, whoever's on Team Blue is going to get it in there. Drop it down the Frozen Orb. But it's going to be DJ Arm actually going around the Frozen Orb on the side. And Azurus is just running him away from the Frozen Orb. Kind of misses a portion of his Combat Storm that are dropping down. I don't believe he even got to shatter those. That's going to be an early block out of Azurus while he has cooldowns up. Might have been the worst move in the world because if he needs those cooldowns for damage, especially against DJ, it might be kind of difficult here. DJ is going to snag the opportunity of the fact that there's all these images around the corner, snag a few heals, and it's going to approach Azurus, but he's going to get a blink around the corner. That's still going to be that Unholy Frenzy getting a lot of value, and does get the Pole Army of the Dead rolling with the Mages of the Dead. Going to be slowing down Azurus no matter the roots. Actually, the roots are kind of big against the Army of the Dead. It's kind of holding him back in place. It's going to get a blink for Medissus. Trying to go for a reset. The Army of the Dead do get out of those shackles, but I think they should be falling up. Yep, they're falling apart very quickly. So Azurus did get to kind of dial back a little bit of the burst out of DJ, but I don't really know if he can really stand against Unholy. It's just Unholy has so much pressure. Versus Azurus being Frost Mage. Going to be dropping down a Frozen Orb. And Azurus is going to bail out of it. Or DJ is going to bail out of it. I think Azurus needs to get the full Wombo coming together. I'm not a Frost Mage main, but the couple times I did play Frost, you kind of have to combine a lot of those abilities. Lots of crits, lots of collapse and damage. That's a play class. Being an old caster, should be able to get through play fairly easily. because it doesn't have any kind of reductions from it, except for AMS. Death and Decay coming down. Juris is not given an opportunity to go anywhere. That's going to be second Ice Block a little bit early, burning through all his defenses. Is that going to be enough? He used to have a big payout because he's not going to have any kind of ultimatums to get away from DJ anymore. He's actually going to pass his pet around to the other side, where DJ just can't keep hitting it while en route. Going to be able to grip Juris around the corner. That's going to be temporal to follow up. But he still has a shield rolling right now, and is still able to guide DJ. The temporal is not going to heal you worth of anything. Able to refresh the shield, but a lot of necrotics are going to get stacking up. The shield is going to hold him through necrotics, but as soon as the shield breaks, that's just not going to do a lot for him. Polymorph trying to come out, does land it. He's still just in reverse mode, backpedaling the whole time. Does get the images rolling, and the images are hitting the pet instead of the Death Knight. They could be slowing the DK right now, at least making it harder for him to approach Azuris. But it looks like it is going to be a apocalypse just waiting to happen any moment. DJ does run through the Frozen Orb with Death's Advance, not slowing him down. Do the images ever turn around? The images are just controlling his pet. Look at that pet, dude. Batmonger is going to blast it by icicles the whole time. Azuris looks like he's stabilizing by a little. It's how to just look at it in the worst condition possible, though. And DJ still has a lot of cooldowns available. Can simply just go out for full damage. Not a single ice block available for Azuris. This is an A. No, this is EU, Zakati. This is EU. This is EU. Azuris is a great representative of what EU is like. Yeah, boys, you're just gonna have to get me. This is the first duel. It is Zakati. You're more than welcome to make a group, my man. Yeah, this is EU. I know, you guys are probably thinking, wow, this mage is playing really weird. Must be an A, right? No, this is some EU strats. I don't know what this is. Could be a Korea strat. I have no idea. I mean, he's trying to kite the ZK around the whole time. He's just playing defensive for the whole duration. He hasn't gone for gold damage at all. He needs to freeze the Death Knight, drop down a bunch of abilities on top of him. Maybe get a freeze into a Comet Storm, into a Ice Nova while the Frozen Orb is running, and just start chucking Ice Lances at the Death Knight. At least you get through a bit of his damage. Not gonna happen though. Azuris is playing still every ability he's got very defensively, even Ice Nova, which has an offensive pressure, just using it as a root. He just tried to root this Death Knight out on Polymo, but it looks like it's gonna be lights out for this guy. Not a lot he can really do, and Team Blue still missing a guy. Whose team was it? Was it Sierra's team? It was whoever the other guy was. Gonna queue it against Cat. Not gonna queue them, I guess. A-bomb coming down is Natty. He's going to do it. Is he playing Feral? He is playing Feral. Doesn't have renewal, so it's going to be a little bit weird. But that offensive. Army of the Dead rolling in a massive necrotic strike. Big Wombo coming. Mallet to follow. Thorns to wall around, but this Death is not letting this kitty cat go. You're just going to burn through all those thorns. And Natty, I think, is just going to get one shot. Can't even cast a single heal. He just got completely one shot. Collapsed. Not even a trinket out of this man. Still out of wall available. What is this? This guy's just... What is this Death Knight? Who is this Death Knight that's causing these boys to play like they are? Shifted Man is going up next with a Garrod, getting a Rupture rolling, and that's going to be Chain of Ice on him. DJ getting hit with a kidney shot. Shifted Man finally gets some big damage. That's going to be a DFA down, and that's going to go for a faint death, or fate after. DJ has actually popped every defensive. He popped IBF, he popped AMS. That wasn't even Vendetta, so actually that's insanely good for Shifty. He could take advantage of the opportunity. But this slows the Chain of Ice rolling on him. Not a lot he can really do. That's going to be DJ getting back in there. Kid is shot to fall. It doesn't have any way out. This Shifty Man going to go for big damage. It's going to go for Vendetta Toxic Blade. DFA is not going to come out. Gets a Vanish shot, but it's actually going to get stunned on. It's Chicken coming out. And DJ taking quite a bit of damage. It's going to be Cloaker Shadows for Shifty. Could he go for the big DFA with a Vendetta? DJ is re-healing back up with Transfusion. Shifty looks like he had a potential for damage. But it looks like all that healing for DJ is just completely countering any damage Shifty's tried to put at him. No Vanish, no Vendetta. No evasion, no cloak. He's just out in the open. Kidney just keeping him afloat. And I was going to be obliged to try to extend this duel, but looks like the pet is actually going to eliminate him. He just gave up at this point, and the pet does take him out. Next time it's going to be Searath. Is he playing Beastmaster? Oh, he's playing the Survival. He's just going to go for the slows on DJ. Going to get that the arrow, the binding shot down. That's going to be AMS for DJ as he's just trying to deal with some of the magic damage, the fire damage, and the poison damage from the grenades of Searath. Stun to DJ. No way out for a second. Does he have any way out of this? And seriously, look at actually going to back up a bit behind the pillar as he's expecting any kind of damage and healing from DJ. And DJ has the pet to heal off of. That's the problem. Searat is going to follow up with a Maldic, trying to suppress any healing from DJ, dropping down that A-bomb. He might be able to get counteroffensive with that A-bomb. Going to get a grip on the Searat while Frenzy Regeneration rolling with the pet now beefed up. The pet follow-up chain stuns into an army of the dead. Lots of necrotics stacked up. Is that a Maldic or just a bunch of necrotics stacking up? That's going to be big slows onto DJ. His whole army is just completely rooted. Actually, the army's been a little bit stupid attacking the pet. Nothing you can really do about those NPCs, but Searat's health is just not looking all that good. That A-bomb got a few good hits on him. That's going to be damage over time on him. Medic better just do roll out. And it looks like DJ might be able to square this off in a big old 1v4. Dropping on Death and Decay to interrupt the heal. AMS to fall and just try to get through all the traps. That's going to be Revive Pet coming out as his pet actually does die. I guess what happens with the army that it decides to randomly focus on your pet. Your pet will just die for no reason. Grip onto Searat as he's trying to peel behind the corner. Tricky available for DJ out of that stun. Turning around stun Searat. Lots of necrotic stacked up. No way to heal up from this. Oh, like he had a heal available, but passive heal. Medic managers are available. Trying to see if he can break through necrotics. Is he going to be able to? Oh, his health does poke out barely through the necrotics, but Death and Decay does end it. The massive pet empowered is going to try to do some damage. He's going to try to see if he can slow it down. Maybe, just maybe, he might be able to go for a camo. Or not. Whoa, wait, he got camo for a second. And then the pet... Okay, I have no idea what just happened. DJ just fucked everybody up, though. Just completely obliterated everybody. Do you remember Firecake? Yeah, I do. It's a dwarf, isn't he? Dwarf? That was a weird duel, boys. That was a weird duel to start it off with. Yeah. Guerra Hell didn't have 5 people, man. Try to make sure you have all 5 people on. But Kloopy, do you got a group? I should be proud of my rogue. Do you have a group, though? Proud of my rogue? I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. But I'm going to close that just to know. How are you? Tea-Cake, I'm doing good, my man. But I'm going to close it just because I'm looking for groups. We're still ready, Papa? Okay, Kachikan and Lenoa. I appreciate you guys asking me how I'm doing, man. I'm good, boys. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just trying to get some duels in here. I appreciate the kind messages. That's very kind of you guys. I created both groups and sent Zero to the other group. They didn't join the arena. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, okay. Oh, bummer. Yeah, who is it? Okay, if you guys do end up doing like a 10 group, you make one lead or whatever, make a group or whatever. If you guys do have to invite people, whisper them. Don't wait for them to whisper you, you whisper them. If that's how you did it. If you don't know how I used to do these. Look at Churn. That's exactly the point, my guy. You guys best cast right now? I'd probably say Elemental Shaman. Or a Warlock, Destro Warlock. Ele Shaman or Destro Lock right now. Fire Mages are pretty good too. Shadow Priests are pretty good too. But in duels, like Ele Shaman and Destro Warlock are good in the arenas, duels, whatever you want to do. Alrighty. That was a weird one. Are we hitting that 299? Wow, almost 300. We're hitting that 300 today, boys. 300 300 recordings for arenas. That's gonna be pretty cool, huh? Alright, recording. Switch. Ooh, now we got a full team. 50k of this look like details add-on. Yo, how about you join that sub rogue into these duels, Lucas, and show me that 50k eviscerate or more. You should be getting more than 50k though, if you're going for full burst build. What do we got here on Team Blue? We got Aelwood, we got ourselves Fortune, my man, Hoodie, and we got Christina and Lenoa. We also got on Team Red DJ, we got Kachikan, Kissy, Robots, and Ray going up first. Quick update, boys, on the rules. Go luck and have fun, enjoy yourselves. Only buffs that are allowed. What the? What? Are you naked? Or is that Morose Polish? I think Morose Polish. That's going to be distracting. Alright, just here we go. Chat, you guys can enjoy it. But listen to the rules. But Paladin buffs, keep them to yourselves. Rogues be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Pharaohs be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Be out of Pharaoh form unless you're dueling. Priest buffs, Mage buffs, Warrior buffs. So you can share those. Warlock Hellstones are okay. Don't drop a port unless you're next in a duel. Ray's going to be going up versus Lenovo off the bat, Void Elf versus Blood Elf, and it's going to be a full army of the, I was going to say undead, but it's actually going to be army, not an army of demons, just actually one guy with Ray. He's just trying to kite around Lenovo before Lenovo can get a full setup. He's actually going to resummon the Felguard and get a freshly new Felguard. He's going to have to use soul shards for that. Trying to see if he can catch Ray in a stun and really lock him down with a big wombo combo. But looks like it's not going to happen. Ray's just avoiding him completely. And as soon as Lenovo gets even up close and personal, he's just going to get a greater fade in it. No, not even greater fade. Just a fear into the silence, stopping Lenovo from being able to get anything out. And that's going to be actually a Fellord coming down. Good thing to know. Lenoa can actually summon a Fellord even though Silas summoning Demonic Trident right now. As Ray's actually taking quite a bit of damage. She can't even swap to Ray right now. That's going to be instant dispersed. Popped even a Vampiric Embrace, which is a little bit early of damage. The demons are still empowered. That's going to be Malik sitting on Ray. No way for them to heal. Great Fate coming out. Looks like Ray is overlapping a lot of defenses a little bit early. Looks like Lenoa has them on the ropes, trying to see if they can snag him. That's really what's going to come down is Lenoa trying to see if they can get Ray out in the open, get their casts out. Being a Warlock, you don't have a lot of instant casts. You have some, but not a lot. Does land a stun to Ray, trying to land an angle ahead of time, and a fear. No, got to be a silence, and Ray is going to get that V2 rolling a little bit early into a Void Embrace, and it's going to be a Void form for a little bit. Doesn't have, again, still trying to line aside Lenoa. Going to be a Hornet to a Fear out in the open. No defenses available. It's going to be full army. He's going to set up for Lenoa, but before Lenoa can get the imps and the demons rolling, that's going to be a stun, and Ray is going to pace over to the other side of the wall, another pillar to kind of hug for a little bit, but their health is just not really looking that good. Lenoa landing yet another stun onto Ray, getting even more demons up, and oh my god, and that was it. That must have been some kind of a crit or something. That was it. Ray just ran and just died tired. That's unlucky. Rovaz is going to be up next. Beast Mastery versus Demonology Warlock. Actually going to be using the Void Ratio just to get out close and personal. Dropping down the Feller, but Rovaz is going to be able to get a little bit better line of sight around in order to get some damage on Lenoa. Just needs to sneak up. Let the pet do some damage. Not going to be able to land the Fellor damage. Does get a stun to Rovaz. Going to be a head to go down. Actually going to be aligned. Lenoa, all you can really do is build up resources off of the pet at this point. Rovaz is actually going to push up. That's going to be a Reflect available for Lenoa. Get a knockdown in the open. Not really sure if that's exactly what they wanted or not, but Rovaz is going to take advantage of the fact that he has the pillar and Lenoa does not. Going to be a root from a distance. And Lenoa is going to try to pace towards the line of sight, making Rovaz poke out in the open. So maybe Lenoa can maybe get a few instant casts. Matic onto Lenoa, get a setup. Stun coming down to Rovaz. Gonna trinket as soon as he sees the cannon go down. And wall coming out for Lenoa. That's actually a lot of cooldowns that Lenoa put all together. Gonna maybe separate the wall a little bit, a different part. But Rovaz is going to be behind the line of sight with a Matic now sitting. A couple instant casts rolling. And a bunch of imps just firing from afar. Lenoa is going to try to see if he can land a Fear onto the pet at this point. Horror Effect, gonna lock him out into Fear. Is going to go for that Fear. No, going to get interrupted. Starting to get the hand to go down. But that's going to be Fade Death. Rovaz just countering every single cast of Lenoa at the very beginning. Stun coming down. Finally able to get the Tyrant. It should be able to get maybe double stun or some damage onto Rovaz. The Tyrant is blasted from afar. And that's actually going to be a long range trap going down. Was that for the pet? I think it was a tar trap actually. And the Enforcer is actually turning his attention around onto the pet of Rovaz instead. That Enforcer didn't get a single, maybe one hit at most at Rovaz. But he recovered it as soon as he could with that exhilaration. Fellord finally coming down. Maybe it'll lock Rovaz in place for just a bit. Second stun to follow. Looks like they don't even DR. So Fellord stun and the normal pet stun are a little bit different. Horror Effect is ahead to go down. As Lenoa having to play catch up by getting all the pets back up and running all over again. And all they can really do at this point is just fear the pet away and drain life off it. Just to see if they can catch up. Interrupt coming down onto Shadow Spell for Lenoa. Sage Chicken coming up. So that's going to be their last bastion of defense. At most, what they can do is maybe try to see if they can reflect a trap or something back at Rovaz. But that's about all they got right now. Rovaz's health is not really the worst either. But he's not really 100% either. All Lenoa needs to do is get the pets to attack Rovaz. But because of the AI, so that's just the hardest thing in the world. Trick it out of the sun. Try to let it fear. Gonna get interrupted. Hand to go down is gonna connect though. Still having to just rebuild the army so slowly. This is gonna send the pets onto Rovaz. But that's gonna be lights out for the Warlock. Who's up next? Is it gonna be Christina? Hoodie, Christina, get out of Pharaoh form unless you're dueling, my boys. Get out of Pharaoh form unless you're dueling. Because you'll be giving everybody else that, what is it? Aspect of the pack. For Lenoa, it doesn't matter. Maybe some pets do get 5% more crit. And if they do crit, I think they heal. But yeah, get out. Make sure to be out of form unless you're dueling, boys. Alrighty. Rova's gonna open up by Christina. And Christina's like, oh no, Hoodie. And Hoodie's just gonna go drive by. Just got the opener and ran off. Is Moonfiring? Is this guy trolling? I think this dude is trolling. I think this man is trolling right now. Ray isn't wearing gear. Wait, is that real? Ray just didn't wear gear at all? Wait, really? You're kidding me. No. I need to see this. I need to see this. I look like a toy. Was Ray really not wearing any gear at all? What? I can expect him no chest, no pants, no hands, no pants. What? No gear plan did not work. Wait, you actually tried to play no gear? What? You actually didn't do the worst against Lenovo with no gear. You should try gear next time. What was that? What was that? Seriously. Next up is going to be Hoodie. Looks like Hoodie's just not really doing all that heavy. The pet is going to be approaching. Kill command is all it takes to take him out and does go down. Not sure what the hell Hoodie was doing. He just ran around and didn't do any damage and had a hit and run play style. Didn't put up bleeds except for a rake on robots, which wasn't really... I don't know what happened. I mean, the Warlock wasted it easy on him. I mean, I guess so. Drinking it up for Rovas. Crusader is going to be going for some damage while available. Trying to get a back-to-back stuns of Rovas with that incarnation. That's going to be trap available for Crusader. Trying to get a boop out of the way. That's going to go for another wall. Just trying to stay on Rovas to do as much damage as he can. With the Malik actually absorbed a good portion of the pet's health. That's going to be a reset. Christina no longer with a trinket. Incarn up and running. And that's exactly what Rovas needed. The fact that Christina doesn't have a trinket now he can simply just kite him around. Every time Christina wants to play defensive, send the pet on there to do damage. And every time Christina wants to get offensive, this way he can just cycle defensives, wait it out until he can get himself in a good position with big damage. Whittle down Christina while their health is getting lower and lower and lower. And maybe survive it long enough. Doesn't even get the pet heal rolling right now, so that's perfect for him. Big bite out of Christina, though. Still lots of damage available for this Pharaoh. Bash coming out as Rovas expect this. Healing barely keeping him afloat. And down it goes. I don't think this man actually expected for Christina just turn around damage like that. Down an Incarn, but still, that's a lot of damage for this Pharaoh. Going to be a stunner to Christina by kissing now. By being wombo combo. Trying to tear this Pharaoh apart. Doing quite a bit of work. Thorns are up and running. Going to slow down the Demon Hunter a little bit on their approach, but Christina is still running. Still kicking. Still ticking. No wall, no renewal. All they can go for is rejuve. Regrowth. And that's going to be Kissy trying to go up in the air. Couldn't quite get the reach for Christina, though. That was a good reset for the Pharaoh. Grisa is going to go for that AoE a little bit early. Try to get AoE rolling. Try to see if they can find the Pharaoh. Oh no, they do have the eyes now. Christina, oh, they did get the opener. That was actually pretty good. Gotta get all the bleeds up and running. Maybe big old bite to follow. Does land the bite. Gonna be a root. Christina does get stunned out in the open. That's gonna be Kissy approaching him with an I-beam. Metamorphosis is activated. Getting that sweet, sweet leech that he needs. Not gonna let Christina get any kind of a reset. Renewal out for Christina. Gonna be getting a wall in just a moment. Trinket available in just a second. That's just bad damage coming out for both of these guys. Christina does get rooted out in the open with a nice little sunflower just looking at them. With a face of smile, but it's really a fake smile. It's face of disappointment. Like, how'd you get rooted? How'd you do it? Stun coming on to Christina. Does get a pre-wall for it. It's going to be a trinket for Christina off that. I-beam to follow. Try to see if he can snag a bite into Christina. Christina's going to go for the full metamorphosis right now. Full meta activated. Get a rooted out. Does break out of it. And that's going to be still lots of damage. Lots of pressure from the DH. Where Christina just doesn't have anywhere to go. Bash coming out. But Christina did have a trinket for it. Annihilates are connecting. Christina almost out of the way. And that's going to be a last annihilate to take him out. Still his metamorphosis. Should be going at Aelwyd. Trying to maximize the damage of that metamorphosis. At least that's what I would be doing. Doesn't have a trinket for the CC chains that Aelwyd could put out. There's going to be fear into a Chaos Bolt. Trying to let it immolate into another Chaos Bolt. Gonna get interrupted though. Interrupted with Chaos Bolt. And Christina still has metamorphosis available. Gonna get a stun to Aelwyd. I-beam to extend the meta a little bit longer. Has plenty of leech. That's actually going to retreat at the last moment. Just try not to get attacked by the fear. Has a succubus pet to gain healing from. But it's actually just going to pump the damage into Aelwyd right now. Interrupted on fear. Giving Aelwyd an opportunity to maybe get some damage with the Chaos Bolt. Going to be a horror effect. I'll notice Aelwyd go for a big Chaos Bolt. It's going to smack Kissy in the face. But Kissy still has a fair amount of health rolling. Betsy C coming in. I think overlap with the fear. Another Chaos Bolt smacking him. Going to be a furrow to follow. That's going to be a trick out of Aelwyd. But it's stun coming down. Does Kissy have enough damage to take Aelwyd out? No wall available anymore. Maybe he can reflect and get some cast off. Does get a reflect. No, gets it interrupted. No! He actually got taken out on all of his cooldowns. He had everything. And Kissy just taking the opportunity to try to go for as much damage as possible. Fortune coming in. Gets a touch of death on the DH. The DH is just going to fly up in the air. Going to take the damage from the touch. But at least it's going to prevent all the other damage of Fortune to stack up that touch of death. That's a pretty good move. Still all on to darkness. Blur available in just a little bit. Still has reverse magic in order to reverse damage back at Fortune. like a Maledic or something. He's going to be able to get the Wombo combo, dropping Fortune down to about half health. It's going to stun out of the Fist of Fury. Karma coming in right now, and that's where Kissy is trying to see if he can bail out. It's actually going to backflip over Fortune, and it's going to follow up with an Imprisoned Die. It's actually a really good CC chain just to get away from Fortune, but it actually ends up running into him. But that Karma does go down. Wall of it, Fortune. Kissy again, going to be the hidden on strat. Not going to attack while he has cooldowns, or he's going to get around, try to disrupt him with a heal, but that was not a good idea. Going to be Maledic onto Kissy with the Fist of Fury, and he has to reverse magic that onto Fortune. It's going to land a stun into Fortune from the Fist of Fury. I have to follow a Leech available again. Should leech as much health as possible, but Fortune does retreat. And is going to be able to get himself a couple of heals in there. Looks like Kissy is going to fly through the touch of the Ring of Peace. It's going to fly over it. It's going to boop around. Still in the chase for Fortune. Going to get that Blade Dance to dodge any abilities that Fortune is going to put up. And it looks like Fortune actually might have tried to go for a leg sweep there. And I think Kissy actually might have dodged the leg sweep. We'll see in just a second. Fist of Fury coming in. Going to be another dodge. Going to go fly up in the air. Fortune is stuck in mid-air for a second. Going to be one fell lands, second fell lands. That's all that Kissy was able to get out of it. Might want to be spamming for that darkness sometime soon against Fortune. But looks like it's going to be started to Fortune. Should have a trick available sometime soon. Actually, might go down to Kissy right now. A-Cap coming in. Trick is out of his stun. And that's actually going to be dead Monk. And Kissy takes him out. 3 versus 2. Oh, 3 versus 1. That was actually really good for the Demon Hunter. Oh my god, that was intense. At the very end there. How did my leg sweep miss? So when he does Blade Dance, he's dodging 100%. At the beginning, yeah, it's Blade Dance dodge is 100. It's 100%. There might have either been a passive dodge, which some classes have a passive dodge, like a very, very tiny chance to dodge in PvP, like a 5% or something like that. But that was awesome, dude. You know, at the beginning, like when he flew up in the air, that could have been it. Maybe he used the ability to fly up in the air at the same time. Alexa during Incap. Oh, I don't even know actually. Then did he really? Dude, I don't even know. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea, Fortune. I only saw the leg sweep, I think, whiff towards the end, but I don't know if you leg sweep that either, actually. We got 300, boys! 300 recordings in the EU! It's not actually 300 duels, because I do double up some of them. You just make sure that I did record them. Gurahel got a full group with Zakati. Is Zakati lead? I want to play more 1v4. Which one? 1v fucking 1 for you if you like Smash and Scrubs. Yo, Hexy, more than welcome to him. Here we do it, by the way. Change my name. Cool. Zakati got a group. Sierra's is lead. So, Gurahel got a lead. Okay, so I'm gonna close that. I don't know what 1v4. I'm gonna put you down here. Down here. Yeah, Hexy, more than welcome to him. Hexy. Lead. Lenoa got some new. Kachka is ready again. Do you have any other groups? Is that only 3 right here? Because Zakati is with Gurahel. You want me versus someone? Mission Kachka does a cry again? Oh come on, dude! Don't be toxic like that. That's bad manners. Chat, I gotta show you this. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. Why the fuck do you guys watch me? Anyway. So I have a friend group that from a guild that does keys together, right? We do keys together. Well, they play Monster Hunter, right? It's a game where you hunt monsters. You guys know what that is. It was like, y'all should check out Dauntless. It's like a free-to-play Monster Hunter. And then your boy fucking roasted. Fucking done. Why do you guys fucking watch me? I don't understand why you guys watch me. Why do you watch me? Chat. Why do you watch me? We're gonna have an intervention together, chat. We're gonna have an intervention for you boys. We gotta figure out why you guys do. Because this is some cringe fest right here. It's a fucking circus tent. And I'm the fucking valet. Or whatever the fuck the leader of the circus. Ringleader? I'm the ringleader. That actually sounds kind of cool. You're the ringleader. That's like a spy movie or Steven or some shit. Only if he's Banquet of Roses, I would have won. Shower nearby target with a cascade of rose petals. That's exactly the twins. You would have won if 100% if you did that. Literally naked priest in the beginning. Yeah, watch me go to your cosplay. There you go, boys. That's a good answer. I like that. I like that. Alrighty. Invite spectator match. I guess Gotcha Lenoa, ini mini mani moo, ini mini mani moo, ini mini mani moo. Let's flip a coin. Oh fuck it, I'll do cat. Cat can. Cat can. Gura hell. 5. I'll look at Lenoa group rolling. If you guys want to make another group so I can cycle you guys out, I'll do that. Boy, credit is disappointing me. 300. Then which is the shade? What? What are you talking about? Look like a beefy cool Tyrann. Hell yeah! I like that. No, I look like a cool Tyrann. You're giving me more compliments about calling me. You already called me cool Tyrann, which you take as the utmost best compliment ever. And now you're calling me beefy. Like, you're like, that's a thick ass boy, boy! That's a thick boy! We got Zooey playing sub. I better be seeing the best goddamn sub rogue damage here today. Hoopa not playing sub. Very disappointed. Very disappointed. Alrighty. Here we go. Bam. Switch. Oh, we got 2 sub rogues. Perfect. We got Zooey, my boy, Natty Cutie. Be out of forms unless you're doing, by the way. Haunches. Oh, that's a cool mog. I like that. Hey, get the mask! Oh my god, you even got blue eyes too? You're like a green Dalaran, if I was a human. We got Sea-Wrath back, and we got Ajuris. Still gonna try that Frost. I believe in you, my man. Versus, we got Hoopa. Oh, it's gonna be a Sass versus Sub duel, isn't it? Oh, it is. Kachikon on Team Red. With Kessie in the back, Rovas chilling, and Ray on standby, actually wearing gear this time. It's gonna be a Sub versus a Sass, and it's gonna be the duel to decide which spec or rogue is ultimately the best. I put my money on that Sub rogue. I can play Subtlety Paladin. Dude, imagine a Paladin with stealth with a cheap shot. I'm done. You already crit like a motherfucker, but imagine if you can open up cheap shot, bam, Templar's Verdict, crit, 100% guarantee. Cheap shot, wings, crit. Ashbringer, crit. Just crit all day, dude. Hoopa and Haunches are in stealth, walking next to each other, actually. I kind of want to check out Haunches' mog. He does have them blue eyes, doesn't he? It's like hard to see in the duel. Wait, is it Azure's? Whoa, it's actually a swapperoo. It's going to be Azure's versus Hoopa instead. Frost Mage versus an Assassination Rogue. It's actually going to be a switch up on both of these. Interesting choice. Azure's though out in the open, get it sapped up, making sure to actually put his pet at a distance just so the pet doesn't get attacked. It's gonna get a freeze on Hoopa off the bat until Polymorph. I know Smoke Bomb is gonna deny it. Can he poke in? Pokes right into Smoke Bomb just to Polymorph the rogue. Very well done. Just have to be very accurate with his positioning. That's why Juris can go for big damage. Starting off with a Frostbolt into an Ice Nova. More Frostbolts. Shadow Step, Kidney Shot coming down. It's going to be Chicken and Blank out of a Juris immediately. More Frostbolts to follow. Can kite Hoopa around. That's going to be the army. The image is rolling up. Lots of slows. Going to be another Blink with a Ray of Frost. Forcing a Cloak of Shadows out of Hoopa. That's going to be immediate Ice Block. As soon as Hoopa popped in the Vendetta. Going to go for a Cloak of Shadows and Vanish. That's actually huge. Does he Blizzard around the corner? No, doesn't quite do it. If he went for a little bit further out, he might have had it. That's why Azure's actually... I think he might be able to get that classic win against the Rogue. He's playing him very classic-like as a Frost Mage. Slow him down, force defensives, get everything out of this boy, and then take him out. Does pick up the eye. Could get the image to start doing damage to a Hoopa. It's actually going to stay mounted up for a second. Actually dodging him under Shadow Step. Going to get an ISO in there. Going to be a mounted out of Hoopa. He's just trying to get whatever damage he can. Trying to see if he can land a Frostbolt in there. Is going to be able to drop down on top of Hoopa. Might have been a bad situation because now he's on top of this rogue. Gives a shot to follow. Able to get all these dots rolling. Even a concoction to follow. Going to get a... even since he's going to heal up. Oh, Trinket even out of Hoopa. Trying to see if he can Trinket and run out. What is this choice of abilities here? Blizzard on one side and Azure is going to try to see if he can land an invis. Not going to happen with all those dots rolling though. What is this? This was a very interesting way of going about it. These guys are playing a very classic for one another. Like if this was classic WoW, I could see this abilities working out in that way. But this is... I feel like Hoopa could have saved a few cooldowns, but maybe he's just going for that victory right now. I played Assassination on how I changed the sub about a week ago. Rap intensifies. You guys are fine. He's actually asking a question, guys. I need you guys to give him a fucking meme answers. Who does that? The Valorant community at its finest, dude. Ice Nova onto Hoopa with a frozen orb to follow. Gonna be a blind on Azure. Does have a full kitted shot. Is he gonna follow up? He's gonna get dots rolling. Gonna be a blink out of Azure. He's gonna kite it back through the frozen orb. That's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Getting those shatter ice lances in there back to back, which is pretty good. Trying to land an Alban Bolt. Is gonna get a freeze onto Hoopa. Is gonna get more shatters proc and back to back. Kitted shot coming down to Azure. Does have cooldowns rolling. They're gonna be tricking out of the mage. No tricking, nothing available for Hoopa for quite a few seconds. 2 more seconds. 1 more second for the cloak of shadows if he wants to use it. Magic to fall to Hoopa. Is gonna click the shadows out of it. Gonna be temporal for Azure's right now. Is going to get himself a shield rolling over that temporal. Images to follow and just needs to kite Hoopa as best as possible. Vanish available for this rogue if it needs to. Going to get a Comet Storm rolling while he's rooted out. Kick coming in onto Azure is going to be a freeze, and that's going to be Images actually getting quite a bit of a shatter in there. Going to be a Vanish. Going to be an offensive Vanish. That's going to be Icebuck available for Azure. Does get a Mark for Death off of an image. Gets a Mark for Death off of an image because he knew that Azure was going to get out of the Icebuck immediately. Another freeze coming in. Try to get those Frostbolts in there to kite Hoopa as much as it can. It's going to be able to get the big damage. Gets 1 comment in there, and it's going to try to steal that shield. Does steal the shield, and it's going to be a frozen orb on top where Hoopa is at. Try to get a heal. Does land a concoction, and this is where Azure's try to see if he can stop him from re-stealth. The damages do dissipate. That's going to be re-stealth for Hoopa. I think he actually might have had this duel in the bag with Azure's. Opening up with a Garrod. Going to be a freeze. Does land that kitten shot right as he's almost out of that melee range. Has he able to hit him from so far away? How is he able to hit him from this far away? That is so much more than 5 yards, it feels like. That's going to be a hit onto Azure's, trying to get the damage, and Hoopa does take him out. Wow, that was actually kind of... I didn't know who was going to win, dude. Azure's tried his hardest for Frost Mage. Tried his hardest there. That's about all he had, dude. There goes a cigar for that, man. I'm a little sad by that, chat. I'm actually a little sad, man. I was hoping it would be a little bit different. That was unlucky, man. Haunches, though, up next as a sub rogue representing. Going to be picking up the eye. Does Hoopa see it, though? Does see him. Does he get the opener? Desc got the Shadow Step Sap on him. Haunches could have at least thrown a shuriken at him or something just to get him in combat. That's going to be a road opener by Hoopa into a full kidney. Haunch is going to trick it out of a kidney shot onto Hoopa right now. How's he going to react? Going to be full Shadow Dance rolling right now. Trying to get the Sylvester's back to back. Is there going to be cheap shots more to go? Trying to see if he can get the damage in. It's going to be blind as he gets a concoction rolling. That's going to be no trinket out of Haunches. Hoopa has a chance to get a full reset. Vendetta available if he wants to go for it. That's going to be a big damage out of Hoopa right now. How is he going to do this, though? Needs to get the mark for the kidney shot. Going to go for that Garrod. Action reversal kidney onto Hoopa. Going to be very DR. Vendetta coming out. It's going to be full stun onto Haunches. Lots of damage going to come out. Back-to-back damage. Vendetta coming in. Blinded Hoopa. Chickens out of it immediately. Haunches is going to go for a vanish. And that's going to be actually down. Assassin Rogue takes out Sub. As Assassin Rogue the best spec or the Sub Rogue in the world? They can show us differently. Because this man is taking everybody out little by little. That's going to be Natty backing that ass up at him. What? He's actually just backing that ass up at the guy. What are you doing? Go road into dots up and running. Natty is taking a full damage right now. Cloak shot is coming in for Hoopa. He's just trying to get big damage to Natty. Not forcing the defense on the Natty quite yet. Natty's just going to go for a little bit of a heal. Oh, try to go for a big move, but Hoopa is not going to be falling for it. Natty tried to make a play there just now, but Hoopa just kind of stood there. He's just like, what are you doing? I don't know what's happening. That was an interesting one. Natty looks like he actually... Does Natty see where the guy's at? Does he not see Hoopa? Or does he? I think he does see him, but it looks like he doesn't have his health bars turned on. Gonna be tricking out of Natty. He's trying to see if he can get a kill here. Hoopa is gonna get that evasion roll. No thorns available for Natty, so he actually has to just run away. He's gonna try to go for that. No, not gonna happen. You're not gonna chase him. You're not gonna be able to. Oh, wow. Oh no, Hoopa, what'd you do? I don't think you meant to do that. Natty's just trying to make a play, just trying to juke him out. Hoopa gets a shadow step in, and I think he accidentally falls off. Does Natty juke him out then? Do we count that as a juke? Because that's what he was going for. He was trying to get the rogue off the platform, and Natty threw himself off the platform. Does that count? Ooh, I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh my goodness. Sap and Natty. Hoopa, get in there opener. Garrot. Getting the damage. Natty sitting in a bear form. Thorns coming out. Hoopa doesn't want to attack and try to get a shadow step off the feral. No, actually going to kidney shot him and just reset. So maybe that's what Hoopa tried to go for. Kidney shot and reset off of the feral. No, going to get rooted out. And Natty is going to be able to get regrowth in there. Blind onto the feral. Hoopa tried to go for a full reset. Has that fat vendetta. He has the big vendetta, chat. He has it. He can make a play. Sap available. Let's see what bleeds in him, though. Another sap. Garrote? No. Pops in a bear form. Is that still going to be Vendetta? If you can get this feral into character form, that's perfect. Wall coming out. That's going to be Vendetta and a cannon shot, even though Natty's sitting in a full wall right now. Going to be a second wall coming up soon. That's still a lot of damage on a Hoopa. Has so much sustain, so much pressure. Natty barely trying to get out of there. It's going to be Cloaking Shot is coming in for Hoopa as he's trying to maximize everything he can do. Siraz is up next, playing more of that survival. Can he do this though? Hoopa is going to go for that full reset. Looks like Siraz is going to give him the honor duel. Look at this boy. Now he means business. He got his wolf cap on. He got his full undead mog rolling. He got his nice little kilt pants and everything. Now he's got the full setup. Now he's got the full attire. That was so much damage out of a Saz Rogue, dude. This guy's just dispatching the whole enemy team. If this guy takes out Sirat, this would be nutty. Eyes getting picked out by Sirat. Gonna take 5% more damage. That's gonna be evasion a little bit early for Hoopa. Is gonna get caught out by the binding shot in the back. That's gonna be plenty of free damage for Sirat. I just said it. Eagles flying. Big damage follows. Sun coming out to Hoopa. No way out of this situation. He can vanish if he needs to. Might want to do it. Does get a trick out of Sirat into a freezing trap as he's crossing the blades. Looks like he's just running. It's almost like he's looking for treasure. You know how kids would go with sticks and then would cross if they're looking for treasure? That's kind of what it looked like. Hoopa does get hit with a flare. The pet is going to be on him. No way out of this situation, though. Kind of just has a hunter up above him. Could approach from any angle. Has evasion and maybe a concoction at most. That's going to be Zero. Try to see if he can juke him out. Going to be evasion a little bit early. Misses one hit. It misses the Serpent Sting. Maledict is going to connect, though. That is a magic ability. Nothing Hoopa can do right now. If he can catch a resell right now off the pet, that'll be his perfect opportunity. The pet is still chasing him and does get that kill command. And not even a kill command. That was just a raptor strike. That was a normal ability. That was a normal pet ability. Oh my god. That was so close, dude. So close. So close. We expect to start learning as a rogue. I feel like Hoopa just showed us he should start out. Where's Hoopa at, actually? His body is just somewhere here, dude. There he is. I think this boy just showed us. You should start with Assassination. It's a pretty solid spec. Lots of decent damage. And it'll get you pretty far. Sirath is going to be versus Rovaz right now. Beast Mastery versus Survival. You got the Vendor of the Horde. I like his Rovaz got the Horde attire. While on the flip side, we got Sirath looking all Forsaken attire. Looks like both of these guys, one going with Thrall as the War Chief, the other got Sylvanas on his mind. Manning Bennett's trying to see if he can get around the corner. Gonna be Rovaz interrupting it. Grenades getting lobbed out by Sirath. As Sirath is trying to approach, gonna be hard putting to Rovaz to make sure he has unequalized elevation. Stuns are getting traded for both of them, and Rovaz has a trinket. Sirath does not. That's gonna be full malady he was able to live through. I think Feign Death to dispel it. And Sirath just doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Might have to go for Turtle Shell here a little bit early. Looks like it is going to be Turtle Shell. Does he get a big heal, though? Manning bandages are going to be available. And Rovaz, I think, is just going to turn attention maybe to the pet. No, just going to go for Rovaz. Rovaz actually getting hit with a binding shot right now. Sirath has him where he wants him, but Sirath is going to retreat out of that situation fairly shortly. He needs to get a heal. But the bleed is going to take him out. Looks like the barb shot was a bit too much of damage. And down he goes. Zooey is going to be the last man standing on Team Blue. Shadow Blade's available. Getting Rovaz out. Does get a Night Blade on him. Full cannon shot coming out. Is he going to be able to go for big damage? Going to be crits actually absorbed by the pet. So Zooey wants to not crit there. Does get a Night Blade on Rovaz. Does it going to crit? Nightblade does not trip, but what is that trap, by the way? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that trap, by the way? What is that thing? And Rovaz gets caught in a shadowy duel with Zooey. Does he have anything, though? The trap, if he didn't throw that on the wall, that is a decoration. I think he would have had it. Oh, who's going to be up next? Is it Kissing? Catch again? Ray, looks like it's going to be Cat. He's like, you know what? I'm not excited to duel this rogue. Not excited. Just stretching his shoulders. Limber up. This is going to have to play against the Agile class. Ketchikan might have to get some agility in his gear as well to counter. That's going to be a cannon shot for the Zooey. Onto Cat, getting quite a bit of damage. Back-to-back stun cheap shot. Doesn't go for triple cheap shot wombo combo. That's going to be evasion immediately out of Zooey. At least Ketchikan didn't pop any of his defenses. He's still going to be able to do stuff. Going to be a leap. Shadow step for Zooey. Try to see if he can avoid the rogue. And it looks like Zooey does want to go for a reset. Gonna go for the vanish. I don't think he needed to go for a full vanish just to get a reset. Don't think he needed to do that. And Ketchikan is going to chase after Zooey. I might just have to pick up one of the eyes. Cat still has the big heal. Zooey still holds the trinket. Blaze-storm to counter Zooey's opener. It's going to be Killer Shot to follow. Trinket and Ketchikan is going to go for a big heal. Zooey is going to try to see if he can finish him off with Cold Blood into a blind. Not going to let Ketchikan use his heal at all. Just going to dance in front of his face. Ketchikan is going to be severely behind on his damage. Is going to Berserker's Rage out of that one. Trying to go for cooldowns right now. Does he see Zooey? If he walks by Zooey and just AoEs him randomly, he might have it. No, if only he would decide for some reason just to go up the ramp, he might have been near him. That would have been perfect. Not gonna happen though, and that's my music just crapping out on me. Thank you, music. Very cool. Zooey and Cat, dude, this is a cat and mouse game. Normally, Cat can clap Zooey, who is Zakati, on his unholy death now, but here the tables are turned. Zakati is trying to see if he can land himself a charge heal off of Zooey. He's gonna get a leap. Shadow step, kidney shot. Does he have enough health to work through it? Does Zooey have enough damage? Is Cat gonna be able to even stack a heal? Cheap shot, and down he goes. Didn't even get to do the big damage on Zooey at all, and that is it. The champion falls just like that. And you guys were talking about a Subtlety rogue is good against everything but a play class. Zooey as a sub rogue just dismantled the Fury Warrior God. What do you mean? Oh my goodness. My goodness. The next up is going to be Ray. Changing up the mog a little bit. It has this nice helmet on him. I like that. I like that. It's going to be a full kidney shot for Zooey. Gonna go the Shadow Strikes in the Trinket and stun onto Ray. Trinket available for Zooey if you ever need it. So Ray's going to get the dots rolling. That's going to be 56% dampening. That's all that Ray can really work with. Going to get that Void Eruption onto Zooey. Trying to see if he can force a Cloak of Shadow. It's going to be evasion out of Zooey. And Ray's going to get a couple of Shadow Man. It's going to be a Mindbender rolling. The dots are still doing quite a bit of work. If Zooey's not careful, when he uses Cloak of Shadows, he might be in a bad situation. And Ray's going to get to the other side of the pillar. Try to see if he can get himself some casts. Does he have any way for Zooey? Looks like Zooey is going to be able to save off the dots and catch a full result off that. Zooey, he's going to have some healing. Let's try to go for the big Shadow Blades. Is Ray going to be able to time this though? See the Shadow Blades. Does he go for Greater Fate? No, goes for Fear. Chicken coming out for Zooey though. Into a Kidney Shot. Into a Disperse for Ray. Try to take as least amount of damage. This might be the best opportunity to do this against Zooey's Shadow Blades. Does Ray catch up? Does get a stun. Zooey has a Chicken if he needs to, but Ray's going to get those dots rolling. Let those dots do work with a Void Eruption. This is going to be the Void form, letting those dots do quite a number on Zooey. You're just going to have to wait this out. Try to wait it out. Does have a concoction rolling, but it's going to be dots kind of rotting him down. So this is something that Ray might be able to do. Force Zooey's health, not let Zooey re-heal while Cloak Shadows. Oh, there's Ghost Concoction, but the spirits, look at him. They just boop. He's going to be booping at him. Going to be Greater Fate for Ray. Blind coming out. If Ray did not break Greater Fate, that would have been a dodge for the blind. But Zooey's going to go for that food. Immediately going to go for that eats. Nope, not going to be able to really go for it. That's going to be still dots on Zooey. Does Ray have anything to follow? Going to be Nightblade. Full kidney shot onto Ray. Doesn't have any way out of this. Does get a Mindbender onto Zooey. And it's actually doing quite a number of damage to him. Does Zooey cloak this? Is Ray going to have anything off that? Is going to get a stun. Zooey has nothing for this. Does he get a Cloak of Shadows? Because I'm being executed. No, Cloak of Shadows does come out at the very end. And Zooey has this one last hurrah. One last huzzah. Trying to make it work. Managed to follow. And Ray's going to go for those Shadow Mans. Doesn't have anything left. Zooey barely survived this. If Ray's any of their abilities crit just now, that would have been lights out for Zooey, but he barely narrowly escapes this. Ray has a trinket. Zooey does not. Ray has a trinket and Zooey does not. Zooey's going to try to go for food. Trinket out for Ray. Is that a bad idea? Greater Fate coming in. Does Ray have CC? I think he's just waiting for CC at this point. Get a shot onto Ray. Oh no, I think Ray might have played their hand. Doesn't have Disperse though. Disperse is going to counter for the mistakes they've made, but those bad mistakes. Does he land a stun? Does land a dot onto Zooey. Can he get CC onto Zooey? If he can land damage on Zooey, get his health low enough to get that execute rolling, he might be alright. That's going to be spirits flying at Zooey. He has food, but they're going to disrupt his feed. They're going to disrupt his meals. Ray doesn't have a trinket anymore. So Ray's in an extremely bad situation. No trinket anymore. At this point, Greater Fate is all you got. Shadow Strike coming in for Zooey. Nightblade to follow. That's going to silence out of this rogue. But Ray is caught out with a stun. Full kidney shot. Nothing he can do. And that's going to be an eviscerated by Zooey. Even had cold blood left. Next up is going to be Kissy. Stun on Zooey. Trinkets out of it in the last moment. Evasion available. That's going to be Kissy flying up in the air. Zooey's going to hide away. Well, he's got himself hanging around over that ledge. He needs to get a sap out of Kissy immediately. Does it land it? Kissy, no eyes up. No, does use eyes. And Zooey's just running for his life. Look at him just chugging along. A glaive does poke him out. Doesn't have anything left here. Maybe Shadow Blades. No. Imprisoned. So Kissy can get the opener. Does land a stun on Zooey. Nothing available. Couple chaos strikes. All he needs. Another stun to follow. Doesn't get the abilities he needs. Doesn't actually have the abilities. Blind onto Kissy. Doesn't trinket it. Zooey barely hanging in there. Kissy still has a trinket. That is advantage that he cannot give up. Zap it to Kissy. Trinkets out of it. Attacking Zooey immediately. Zooey's trying to get a shadow step in there. Does get a cheap shot onto Kissy. Is going to go for big damage. Back-to-back cheap shots. But that's going to be Immolation Aura. Too hot for Zooey, and down he goes. He's had such an interesting comeback. Could have made the best setup, honestly. Could have made the best. Who doesn't run leap? It'd be like leap as in leap for warriors, or what leap? Like warrior leap, right? Like double leap? Would that have helped Kachuken? I mean, it could leap the hell away, but I think there's other on sounds I think that are better. Could you do a new sub-rogue one-shot macro video? I did one a couple days ago, John. A couple days ago, I think. How long ago, actually? 4 months ago. Is it any different?
It is not quite a one-button, one-shot macro, but it is pretty damn close.
Give it a like. This video a like. Yeah, skip it.
Having an unused agility trinket or an enough for burst only does happen on is pretty thought of during this burst, the first dance.
Wow, I spent 3 minutes not even showing anything. Now I'm showing some stuff that I need.
Stun lock your enemy.
Okay.
With all, and if any of those eviscerates during your burst crit, that means you're simply gonna have a enemy. Strike to generate some combo points. Then you want to Nightblade the enemy to prepare them for the burst. Then you want to shout.
Wasn't I supposed to have
At least 2 combo points before you start the burst.
my add-on there?
Get the meat and bones of it.
Wait, there it is. There it is.
Bones of the damage. You start the rotation off with a Shadow Dance, which will generate 2 combo points from first dance, and then Cheap Shot. Now you have 5 full combo points for your first eviscerate.
Oh, I kind of fucked up my editing there.
Your symbols of death as well.
I fucked up my editing. That was supposed to show up while I was talking earlier, so that's confusing.
Eviscerate the target, mark for death, eviscerate the target, Shadow Strike, Cheap Shot.
Let me move myself. Alrighty, boys. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Downer. Today we'll be doing a guide video on how to do a Subtlety Rogue one-shot macro. Open up with the Shadow Blades into a Shadow Strike Nightblade. You are going to kind of be doing this macro, trying to pretend like somebody is not going to stop your burst in the opener. Alright, so following up with the damage. This is going to be the one-shot. You're trying to maximize how much damage you can in a single can of worms. Whoop ass. Alright? Shadow Blades. And you're kind of hoping that the enemy makes a mistake. You got to be quick as a sub-rogue. Stack Master and Crit, by the way. Get 1 first dance, doesn't matter what other traits. The one where Nightblade buffs the damage of this, it's probably really good to stack. Anything else is pretty good too. Trinkets, get a badge with a lot of stats. Badge, I think, is the PvP trinket. Any trinket that increases versatility or agility is insane though. Or Mastery. Shadow Strike. After the Shadow Blade, Shadow Strike, Nightblade. Now you get your setup. This is where you're going to go for big damage now. Shadow Strike, Nightblade. Then you're going to go for trying to stun the enemy while doing as much damage as humanly possible. You're going to pop it. Your dance. Let me get up. Boom. Bam. Quality. Oh, you're going to go for a Shadow Strike. No, Shadow Dance. Shadow Dance is going to generate 2 combo points, which is going to be a little bit rough for you. Wait, so how did I do this actually? Shadow Strike, Nightblade. Did I do Dance Cheap Shot or Cheap Shot Dance? Either way, Dance Cheap Shot is going to get full combo points for a full eviscerate. You got your Nightblade rolling, damage increase, check. You got your trinkets and all that, you're going to pop in after you get the full stun. Look at that, stun. Get all the cooldowns rolling, get that Symbols of Death rolling as well. Skip it ahead a bit. And then you're going to go for an eviscerate. Marfareth, eviscerate. Big damage, big numbers, big pumps. Shadow Strike afterwards. Cheap Shot because your Cheap Shot is about to fall off. And you want to keep controlling the enemy. You got all the cooldowns. You got all the buffs. You got combo points. You eviscerate. Then the problem after that is your enemy is going to be almost out of a Cheap Shot because Cheap Shot is so little in damage. What you do after that is you have a Cheap Shot rolling on the enemy. You dance. Cheap Shot again. Dance gives you extra combo points. You Cheap Shot to keep him locked. And as the Cheap Shot is about to run out, eviscerate. And they were kind of just hoping for the best at that point. There you go. Quick guide. Put it up on YouTube. I might do one upgrade, man. But it's basically the same thing over and over. It didn't change any. Hopefully that was at least somewhat of informative. I really do hope. 2 new. 5 new. Pixie got a group. Pascal got a group. Wait, Pascal got a group? Yeah, let's do it. Pascal and Pixie. I got you. Wait, didn't all work? There we go. Woo! Dallin breaking down his PowerPoint presentation for an extra 15% in his grade. Exactly. I hated presentation. Dude, I hated PowerPoint back in the day. I hated PowerPoint. You know what I really liked? I like the ones that like the JavaScript style, like online PowerPoint stuff where it's like it just zooms and zoom outs and whatever. That's what was my favorite, because I always just like that whole like you can zoom into this, zoom into that. Just have like a camera panning around. I was like, wow, that's like YouTube editing, but like so much cooler. When it's just PowerPoint, you just can do a flip effect, or you usually don't do effect. You just change the slide and you can have some animation, but it's just boring. I understand that's like the best way to consume information, and you should like organize your stuff in a PowerPoint style. Hell, there's a channel that I like on YouTube that actually does a lot of like WoW Classic stuff. He does streams and shit. I fucking like his content. I think he's actually very, very entertaining. What's his name though? Kargaz. Look at this. He does like a lot of class guides. He doesn't get a lot of subs though, which I'm actually sad. I think it should be better. But he does his workshops on YouTube with streams. And he literally does PowerPoint presentations. That is literally a PowerPoint. With chat, his cam, some random background of vanilla stuff, and literally a PowerPoint presentation. It literally just PowerPoint presentations. Like, it's cool. It's effective, but it's like, I don't like that kind of style, you know what I mean? Alrighty, did I do it? Okay, here we go. Twitch. We got Hex Not Sexy Dio back. Oh my goodness, this boy. Unkillable boy. We're gonna see how he's gonna do. Alright, Hex. Try not to abuse this Ghost Wolf thing too much, man. Come on. Don't be that guy. It's fine if you just want to flex on some dudes. This dude's name is literally Sub. Actually, wait, is this guy a Gladiator? Oh, is this a Gladiator versus Hex? We'll see if Gladiator can do anything to Hex. We'll see if a Gladiator row can do anything to break through Hex. But Hex, don't be too BM about it, man. Come on. Don't be that guy. Full kidney shot coming down. That's going to be Sub actually open up with full damage right now. Big Deep's coming in with a Shadow Blaze, trying to get those eviscerates in there. But Hex doesn't look like he came in. He's coming out unscathed easily. Tricking out a Sub right now and just trying to get back damage to the Hex. But he's popping another Ghost Wolf. And it doesn't look like Sub Rogue can do any damage to this man. Oh my goodness. Back at it again. Oh Jesus. Alright, Hex. You flexed on that guy. You flexed on him. You're sending a Ghost Wolf. I challenge you not to do that. I challenge you not to do that. I challenge you to defeat him like a real man would. I challenge you to give me a really fun, close-ass duel. Really good one. I want to see as little BM as humanly possible, my guy. I want to see some real stuff here. You can defeat this man with a Gladiator mount as much as you want to sitting in Ghost Wolf, but I want to see this man actually play the game and really win one. Sub is going to get hit with a light blast, so we'll see if Hex is going to oblige to the rules or to my request. Is going to pop into Ghost Wolf for a defensive with a Maldic to follow. Is he going to sit in it forever though? Is he going to go for damage at all? Is going to get another trinket with the spell though. Going to drop down that elemental to follow. Trying to get some damage to Sub. Trying to get the meatballs rolling. And it's going to try to see if he can frost shock him around. Sub is trying to get around the corner, and Hex is trying to make sure he's ahead of him. Shadow Step, kick, interrupted coming in onto that storekeeper. And it's going to try to run away. Didn't even pop Ghost Wolf. I guess he couldn't because it was kicked. Maybe light the lasso with a pet. Double zap. There's going to be some Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Darth Sidious type of shit happening. And the pet is still able to chain him into the smoke bomb. Hex trying to catch a few heals while he's got it. And Sub is going to peel back a little bit. Try to catch himself a reset. And it looks like Hex not setting Ghost Wolf, just kind of caught him to the elemental. Was a way to go. Sub still has dots rolling. They're getting Shadow Strikes in. They're going to get an Annihilate onto Hex. Catching him out of form for a second. Going to be Kidney Shot. Sub finally able to go for some damage. Hex is going to knock it back. Shadow Step coming in for Sub. Not able to get and a trinket to follow. Sub is going to get Lightning Lassoed as a Void Shield. Just keeps Hex afloat. Alright, trinkets are fine. You not abusing your Ghost Wolf the whole time, but using those trinkets to live, I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay seeing that. I know a lot of people are going to be unhappy, but I'm kind of okay-ish with that. Like running away in Ghost Wolf and using it as a defensive, like pre-Ghost Wolf and ability, that thing is cool, but sitting in Ghost Wolf the whole time, that's pretty boring. I can agree with that, chat. Chat, we got Hex in here. He's fucking unkillable. I'm just trying to give it as close of a duel as a potentially could do. Also, your Mog is pretty solid. I like that shield with the shoulder. I really dig that. I really dig that. Who is up next? I think the whole team got completely just demoralized after watching Sub, the Gladiator Rogue, just get completely outcompeted by Hex. Is it next Corey? I kind of like people sitting here, by the way. I kind of like this. People sitting here watching duels. I'm pretty okay with that. I'm pretty okay with that. People want to do that in the future. What's up next? Is it going to be Hex? Does Hex maybe want to go against a 2v2? MMS looks like it's going to be going up next. Is it MMS or is it UK? Can't tell. Looks like it is not going to be... Oh, knocking UK out there. Looks like it is going to be MMS, though. Try to see if you can land a polymorph. Not going to happen. Hex is going to land him up in a light lasso. Wrangling up this boy. Look at him. Still trying to land a polymorph. Not going to happen. I think MMS is playing the Blink build, where he actually has Blink, not Shimmer. Try to go for a little bit of food. Not going to happen. Try to breath Hex. It looks like it didn't happen. Try to see if he can land a polymorph while not getting kicked. And just try to juke him out. Jukes have happened way too long. Not able to get the big damage. Is again trying to juke him out. And that's still damage coming in on Hex. Slinking out the meatballs left and right. So this might be a little bit rough. Back to my ghost. Back to ghost. I'll see you in 1 minute when last is up. Breath out to Hex. Does land a polymorph on him. Into a greater pyroblast to follow. Gonna get some big damage. Try to see if he can ring him. Not gonna happen. Gonna get interrupted. And Hex is gonna take quite a bit of damage. Oh, dispelling MMS. Completely off of all damage buffs. Is gonna catch him in a lightning lasso. Forcing a trick out of MMS. Looks like he's not playing Shimmer. But he just kind of chooses not to blink around the corner. Or maybe he's just kind of using up his Shimmers pretty early on. Gonna be a small shield from MMS. Getting cleansed off immediately. And X is trying to see if he can approach him. Looks like Corey's going to be up next. Looks like the whole team is trying to see. Well, we tried to go for a duel, but I guess this is what diverts to him. Can Hex 2v1? Is that what it's going to come down? Can Hex 2v1? Is going to get shields rolling. Wall to follow. Mally on him. Does Hex just get this kind of a reaction out of people? I think we might not be able to let Hex do this, because twice now, everybody, the whole team just decided, you know what, we're just going to start attacking the guy. Now we ever do a stream video, we'll be pushing rating, would be fun to watch. Yeah, if I get people to push rating with. I don't really, like, I have Boomer, but I know Boomer's usually pushing a rating on his own pretty regularly. So, I don't know. Yeah, please FFS. Alright. Hex, you had your chance. I really, I want to let Hex play. I want him to play, but like he got this unkillable build right now, and it's actually literally unkillable. And it's a little bit sad for me, man, because I really want to let him play. I really want to let him play. He's just making stuff more boring. Yeah, it takes away a lot of that fun part of like when you're playing a literally unkillable build where you're actually invulnerable. It takes away a little bit of that action, that's for sure. Alrighty, if you boys see Hex not sex, show him some love, but don't invite the guy in the group. We love you, Hex. And I'm not saying don't invite you because I don't like you. I actually want you to play. But you got this unkillable build. Like if you didn't have the Ghostful triple setup, and if you didn't use the trinkets, maybe like one of them. Maybe one of the trinkets. Either the Void Shield or the other one. Then I'd be like, yeah, that could work. But yeah. So the DK play, but not Hex. Death Knight can play, but not Hex. How is a Death Knight more OP than Hex? Hello? Hex literally drops into Ghost Wolf. And he heals a ton. So I'll go Wolf to catch up, and they'll jump in, 5 kids. Wait. I'll play player, the run. So I'll go into Ghost Wolf to catch up, and they'll jump in. Is that what happened? I think that might have happened. Yeah, I said, I did say, hey, can you try not to Ghost Wolf as much? And it looked like him and the mage were actually going to have a real duel. And then Hex jumped into Ghost Wolf to catch up. To run up. Even the mage said it was more than fair. I have no idea. I have no idea then. Yeah, it says there's confusion. Oh no. Oh no. That's extra toxic. Oh, you guys smell that toxicity? You smell it in the air? This is the right reason to be in. We are in EU, boys. Let's go. I wonder how Australian duels would be. Australians have a mouth of a sailor. So, if EU can get this way, I wonder what Australia's gonna be like. Alrighty. Alright. Who had Hex in their group? Yo, who had Hex in the group just now? Pixie, Pascal. If you guys just move Hex out of the group, we appreciate it, Hex. If you get yourself a build without triple Ghost Wolf, and if you only use one of those trinkets, then I think it'll be fine if you played. Yeah, I think it'll be perfectly fine. You know, as 5 people struggle to get combatant. Yikes. That's rough. So whoever has Hex in their group, if you want to move them out, that'd be cool. Want to do 5-5 with 1 heal on both teams? No. I have a group. I have Pixie. I want to get Pixie and Pascal to really duel each other. I want them to duel. I want those groups to duel. As long as Hex is not in the group. Nothing against Hex. But he's like, I don't think he can be killed. So to even out the odds, I think it'll be a fight. Mike the Bike, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Want to see you do some PvP, dude? I'd be down to do some PvP. Arenas with pugs? That's not fun, Mike. Pug and arenas, unless you actually don't care about the rating. Like, if I really want to do trauma for a rating, if I pug, I'm not gonna have a lot of fun. If I play with like dudes that really want to push, I think it'll be a lot more fun to watch, man. I have a lot more fun playing. Because if I'm not having fun playing it, you guys might have more fun watching, maybe. But if I'm not having fun playing, like, I'm just gonna be I want the experience where I'm having fun and you guys are having fun, and then it's like both of us can enjoy the experience. Eggs, I don't need to play broken mechanics. Boom and Tasty don't need to. True. If Hex does remove all those, I mean, that's probably like his arena build. Like, he probably plays that in 2s and 3s, probably because you have to play that as a shaman to win, right? Can you blame the guy? I can't. Not really. So I don't know. We'll try Pixie again, Pascal. If Hex is in the group, we'll just have to recrew with somebody else. But let's just try Pixie again, because they just didn't get to play. Now, 1v1 not 5v5. Have a group? No, 5v5 1v1. Let's do this. Pascal. Pixie. 5. Here we go. We'll try to give this group again another one, because a lot of those guys didn't actually get to play. We'll see. Orc Warrior, Rogue Dal. Just started playing BFAO, 2K and Pugs. What's up, man? You like Rogue? 2K with Pugs? Really? Wait, what? Must have been a really good Pug then, huh? I mean, I can see somebody getting 2K with Pugs. That's how I got it, playing 2s with the dude. Why you ever join 5 once? I joined some. Oh, wait, you got Hex in here. Okay, we'll redo him. Yeah, we'll redo him. We'll redo. Let's do this. Because I asked out loud, like, do you guys move Hex? And I'm like, yeah. And Hex is there. What the fuck? I took off my traits. I don't know if you did or not, dude. I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah? Okay, that's Hex group. Okay, we're gonna do Pixie versus Loopy, Sven, Ducati. Kick Hex and invite me. That could work. Alrighty, who got a group? Lenoa, I think, got a group. You can't skip us forever. You're right, Lenoa. I'm gonna get you guys going. Picked out a match. Pixie. Lenoa. You said I could? Well, I can't check, Hex, if you got the straights or not, man. I can't check or not. I can't check, so I can't be sure, man. And if I can't check, then the safest way of going about it is do the safe thing, you know what I mean? Jesus. That's gonna be a thing. Imagine saying somebody can't play because Blizz broke their class. It's not abuse, it's playing the class. It means to be played. Is it fun to watch in duels? No. Then no! It's simple. Is it fun to watch in duels? No. Well then, I can gatekeep, boys! Guess what? Who is the streamer here with a 5-4-1 duel? And thank God I care about you guys' entertainment. I care about my entertainment. I care about your entertainment. I don't care what Blizzard broke, what they didn't break. All we do is just not get that class in until Blizzard does a bit of bouncing. It's easy. It's simple. I don't do it because I hate you. In fact, I love Hex. I want him to play. But the fact that he does have those trinket, like, what stops him from not doing it? And I'm not going to be like all, like, oh, let me make sure to micromanage you. I don't care. I don't want to be like a mom trying to micromanage to make sure my kid got in the right class in high school. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants. But the kid is troublemaker. We're just not gonna invite him to the birthday party. Little Jimmy doesn't want to get bullied today. Switch. Simple as that, boys. We got ourselves a setup with sub. I think going up first, playing that assassination instead. No sub this time. Your name is sub, but you're not playing sub. Like, what is going on? Aelwyd is walking up. I think he's trying to do the honor duel thing. Yeah, not gonna happen. Aelwyd, did you set up a port maybe? Oh no, Aelwyd, no! Playing the Destrum. Gonna be Garrote in the opener. Sub is gonna get that full kidney shot rolling up. Gonna be a wall out of Aelwyd a little bit early. And it looks like he does not go for the pet CC. Interesting. DFA for sub. Try to DFA to avoid some of the CC. Gonna be a horror effect. Maledict to follow. Does get a kick on the Chaos Bolt. Is Aelwyd trying to trigger the kick. Not gonna happen. Trigger a little bit early. It looks like gonna be a Furon to sub immediately. With an referral to follow. Gonna get that immolate. Needs to get those Chaos Bolts up and running. The sub of the answer has the Cloak of Shadows though. No Chaos Bolts flying for Aelwyd for now. Does he have any way out of this? Vanish coming in for sub to follow is going to get interrupted on the shadow. With a Garrote to follow, sounds more for Aelwyd. Looks like the Warlock did get completely dispatched from head to toe. And down he goes. So who's up next? Sub checking all one guy out already. I was hoping this guy will play sub, but what can you do about it? Who is up next, boys? We got ourselves Hoodie. We got ourselves Christina. Hoodie. Christina, please be out of cat form unless you guys are dueling. Appreciate ya. Please be out of cat form, out of any form. And not a stealth unless you're dueling. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. T-Cake is up next. Are you not elf? I think he's a night elf. Garrote coming out is going to get a pet stun opener onto sub. Going to be the shortest stun ever. He's going to follow up with his own strangulate into an abomination. Check it out of the kidney shot for sub. IBF to follow, just trying to take up all the damage. Sub is going to get that evasion rolling. But does he have the evasion to deal with the pet? Smoke bomb getting dropped down a little bit late though. I think he tried to drop the smoke around the corner, but there was a grip out of T-Cake regardless. There's going to be sub. Try to see if he can A with the pets. Get a slow rolling. Blind on T-Cake. No way out of that situation. Let's try to see if he can kind of just get away from him. Hoodie. Hoodie. Christina. Lenoa, can you please tell him to get out of cat form, please? I appreciate that. Thank you. Back to the duel, though, with sub versus T-Cake. Dropping it. Ooh, very... What is that sludge? What is that thing? Wait, I'm stuck. Stuck in a wall. Okay, here we go. I'm stuck in a wall. What is that? T-Cake, I think it should get checked up. Your death and decay is a little bit of a different color, man. He's peeing black right now. That's gonna be able to strangulate onto sub. Yeah, that means T-Cake normally pees red, and that's actually normal. Peeing red. Oh, there it goes again. Like, that looks unhealthy. I feel like you should go for a doctor's checkup. That looks like tar. Sub is going to get a full kidney shot onto T-Cake, though. Big damage coming out as he has his Dark Pack rolling. Needs to get that AMS rolling immediately. DFA coming down. Going to be all nature damage. Actually going to absorb into that AMS proportion. And T-Cake getting quite a bit of health from this, though. Warlock Hellstone coming in handy. Does he get a grip on Sub? Does he get a grip around the corner? Sub is going to be stuck with the pets. Actually, the safety should get a proc. So that's his big defense to get a proc right now. As the pets are actually just tearing through that shield. Get a shot onto T-Cake right now. Does T-Cake have enough damage? Safety chicken for him, though. Sub, does he have enough damage to get through that? Strangulate coming in, triggers out of it immediately. Does TK get enough damage or enough healing? He has a transfusion rolling right now. Is going to be advantage out of sub. Does he have dots rolling, though? A-bomb is around the corner of the sub. No, it looks like sub is actually clean of all dots altogether. And TK is out there with his big boy A-bomb, just kind of waiting out to get open on by a rogue. Trinket available just a bit. Garrote coming out a little bit early. Get a shot to fall and trying to make sure he can get that damage out in the beginning. And sub does get a tap out on a T-Cake at the very beginning. Is it Defile talent? I know it is. I know it is. We just never see Defile. We usually see Frenzied Regen. Because I don't think he got to use that Defile really, did he? I don't think he did. Yeah, I don't think he did. Lenoa, though, out in the open as a demo. Gonna be a little bit of a hard time with Sub. Sub, whoa, popping that evasion against the pet a little bit early. Trying to get around to the other pillar. That's gonna get a couple of demons attacking him off the bat. That's gonna be Shadow Step blind into Lenoa. Is he gonna go for a reset? Is that what he's going for? Gonna get a concoction. The pets are coming around the corner and the pets let him off free. If Lenoa had good pet control with the Felguard, you can actually get him to start spinning. You can do that whirlwind ability. Normally, most warlocks, that ability is passive. Like, pet does it on its own. But if you hold it, and the pet is right next to the guy, you can actually have him AoE. He pops in stealth, he gets AoE, breaks out, send the pet at him, stop the rogue's re-stealth. That actually would have been a real pro move. That's something Lenoa might want to consider, like disabling it and making a keybind for that separately. Going to be double Garrote into Lenoa, not letting him cast it all into full kidney shot. Is going to go, there you go. That pet is going to go for flint to win, dude. Beyblade It's gonna get actually interrupted into Lenovo under spells. That's still gonna be decent damage on the Fellord into a horror effect. Gonna get the Mally rolling. Actually, Lenovo tried to see if he could reflect the Mally into sub. Looks like it didn't work out. That's gonna be big demonic tyrant coming out. The sub out in the open. That pet is not gonna be able to get the damage, and that tyrant has run so far. But looks like sub is putting himself out in the open with a tyrant. Trying to see if he can smoke bomb. The tyrant is still able to get damage in. The tyrant is actually getting quite a bit of damage out. It's actually dropping sub pretty low. We're forcing out a Cloak of Shadows while available for Lenovo if he has this full stun lock wombo combo. Trying to go for Shadow Fury, but it looks like sub did have his Cloak of Shadows at the very last tick before that Shadow Fury hit. Sad there, right time, did get advantage to catch a reset. Lenovo needs to go for the eyes right now immediately if he can. Oh no, he's actually... I thought he went for food for a second. But looks like he isn't going to go for food. Is Hoodie? Thank you, boys. Appreciate that. Lenovo versus sub. Sub is going to get that concoction rolling. Although sub does send the stealth a lot. That's kind of boring to watch too. I'll be honest with that, chat. Oh boy, I'll be honest. Stun coming out onto sub. Gonna get a trinket. Kiddish out onto Lenovo. Sub is still fairly low in health. Hovering kind of low. Can Lenovo somehow turn this around? Go. Big DFA to dodge the horror effect. Kicking on that fear. Sub actually avoiding OCC and has that evasion rolling for the Doomguard as well. In case he does go for the stun. Fear does connect though. And sub is going to get feared to Africa with a massive drain life rolling. Can Lenovo follow up some cooldowns off that? Does land a hand to go down onto sub, and sub is going to go for try for a reset. But he's going to shadow step to Lenovo. He knows as soon as he shadow steps, it's going to be stunned by the pet. Crisscross applesauce, that's stun. That's going to be still full kidney sitting for sub. He's still staying in the open though. And if Lenovo can maybe somehow get some damage, does get a drain life around the corner. A sub does get a concoction roll and try to see if he can slow down the pets. Maybe catch himself a reset. Maybe this is where Lenovo could go for that AoE with a pet. Not gonna happen. Sub does catch a full. Lenovo, you might as well go snag the eyes, man. Lenovo, I think, could do a sub. Has nothing right now. No trinket, no vanish for quite a bit of time. No Cloak of Shadows for a bit of time either. So if he does get the full tyrant damage in there, get a big popping off, that could be good. That could be really powerful. So I'll bring my Outlaw, Tony. More than welcome to my man. Well, welcome to Garode. Actually going to be a stun onto subs. Garode does get the tyrant. No, interrupting the tyrant last moment. Maladek's getting traded by both of these two. Will get a shot onto Lenovo. DFA to follow. I don't know if he needed to go for the DFA. Gonna be a Cloak of Shadows. Try to see if he can fear it. Not gonna happen. Maybe Lenovo can get that fear rolling. Does have a horror effect, I think, still available. That's gonna be advantage for sub though. Does have Lenovo very low in health with a Vendetta rolling too. Gonna be a Garode. Does get the Fell Lord to stun him for a second. Gonna be a kill shot on Lenovo. Trickets out of it into a tyrant to fall. And maybe no. Kick interrupted by tyrant into a second stun onto sub. And the Fell Lord does get the short stuns in there back to back. Anyway, gonna be fear onto sub into a Fell Lord stun. Does get the tyrant. Does Lenovo have enough damage? Can the tyrant do something here? Blind onto Lenovo. Does get the venom. But sub actually took quite a bit of crit there from the tyrant. It took quite a bit of chunk of damage. Trying to get in there, trying to end this rogue's whole career. Is it going to be able to? Does AoE him out a little bit. Sub probably has quite a bit of damage rolled up. Does have evasion though, so he maybe can do something. He's going to go for that re-stealth, maybe with a smoke bomb. Try to, yeah, there you go. You drop down smoke bomb, then whoever the guy's attacking, you can't quite reach in, and you can re-stealth, sap, just boop him in the head. Is out. Rogue guides for 8.2. I'll probably do one for 8.2 at this point, man. 815 is already been around here. I'm just gonna wait for 8.2 and make some guides then off, man. How does that sound, my man? Get a shot at the Hoodie right now. Sub is trying to get some big damage in there with an evasion rolling, pre-evasion a little bit. A Hoodie can actually go counter pressure this now as the evasion is down for a bit. Trying to get the bleeds rolling. Sub doesn't have a lot of health. Is gonna get a concoction rolling early. Use them often, use them early. Is going to try to shadow step past Hoodie, but Hoodie is trying to catch up. Can't power shift past the slows. Is going to catch him with the Moonfire. Get a shot at the Hoodie right now. It's actually going to play the defensively. Shortest cheap shot, shortest kidney shot ever. And sub still on the run. Can Hoodie somehow catch up? Looks like sprint for sub is skipping him a little bit ahead of Hoodie. Is going to land that sap. And sub now has a full vendetta. Just waited out this feral the whole time. Is gonna get a full vendetta, kidney shot, wombo combo. Still gonna get the concoctions. Vendetta into a kidney shot, shortest kidney shot ever of his life. No evasion. Hoodie can still maybe get some damage. No wall available for Hoodie though. Is gonna get him out. A Cloak shot of sub is gonna go up in the air with a massive DFA, slam it down to Hoodie. Thorns a rub, but he's gonna not enough. Still has bleeds rolling on him. And Christina might be able to finish him off unless sub has us here. Gonna be a Ray, Christina. Vanish for sub. Does sub maybe get a shadow step at Christina? I think he wanted to get a sap off of Christina. Does he maybe get a sap? Stealthing up. Christina's still in combat. Does get a cheap shot though and keep on running. Keeps on running, man. Can he get around? Christina, again, trying to get those damage in there. Trying to get a setup. Sub is going to catch a restart at the last moment. Christina, get a sap up still! How did you land that sap? That was actually impressive. How was that a sap? Did Christina try to go for AoE and Sub was just out of reach? Was he around the corner when the AoE happened, so it's taking the line of sight? That was intense. And Sub is going to get that cheap shot opener, kidney shot off the bat. Going to get the full setup. Force the trick it out of Christina. Does Sub have a blind? They're going to go for the DFA, but that's going to be Thorns and Christina. And Sub is going to peel away. Forced out that trinket, blind onto the Feral. It is completely perfect opener. Perfect setup. And Sub still has about 45 seconds on the Vendetta. Evasion is available. Christina no longer with Thorns, so Christina is going to have to tank up, play defensive, and try to see if he can just outlast the opener of Sub. It's going to be Garrod into a full kidney shot before he can swap into bear form. And Sub is actually just going to peel away, just going to get the dots rolling, let Christina kind of take the damage right now, let him waste some mana. And it's trying to go for a reset, does get a full re. Maybe that'll be enough for him. Maybe that will be enough. And Christina popping into stealth. AoE coming in for Sub. Gonna get that Garrote and no bear form for Christina. That's gonna be shortest stun ever. Evasion available for Sub. Waiting out for the Vendetta for a little bit longer. Looks like he's just gonna stick with Christina for a little bit. With that evasion, build up calm points. And as soon as Thorns come out, Christina's going to try to see if he can Skull Bash the Sub. Can't quite catch up. Can't quite slow him down. Needs to Skull Bash and rake him as soon as he can, just to land the slow. Vendetta available for Sub. Gonna get the Cloaker Shot is rolling. Christina has nothing left. Maledict to fall. Does he get a full kidney shot here too? Smoke Bomb coming in. Sub can kind of weaving out of there. Christina barely has any health. It's going to go for a Swift Man. Safety Chicken coming up right now. Or he's just kind of hanging out a little bit too close to us. Not really sure what's going on. Garrot coming out. Big bite onto Sub. Christina has nothing here though with a cheap shot to fall. It still can get a full stun. Cheap shot again. Trying to get the big DFA to finish off though. Doesn't get it. Wall coming out for Christina. Gets a stun onto Sub. And he's actually going to run away. Got a bunch of dots rolling Christina as he's getting regrows back to back. Doesn't want to get a hit up. But it's going to be Maledict onto Sub right now. Christina charges run. Cheap shot onto Christina. But the Sub goes down. Christina turning around in this rogue. He played him out like a fiddle. And he still got slammed down. Christina actually took out the Sub, bro. God, this dude is a gladiator and everything. Christina turning around on him. Oh my goodness, boys, this should tell you, always shoot for the goddamn stars, no matter what your opposition is. This rogue needs to give him honor duel. Need to give him honor duel. I picked up eyes. Let him reheal. Let Christina get a full reheal. Every one of you better be giving Christina a full honor duel. That Sub guy went 1v4 against the full enemy team. Let Christina play. It's gonna go into far dampening here, boys. Far dampening. But Christina actually made it. Are you kidding me? I'm still sad that Sub didn't play Sub, by the way. I'm still tilted over that. But it's okay. Christina got full health. Wall available soon. Renewal up, and it's gonna be a stealthy duel versus Kurde Colino. Is this that Hunter? Tokoreko or whatever? Oh my god, some of y'all's names. Full re! Give me that re. Give me that re. Alright, Christina, you got this. I believe in you. You just defeated what looked like the champ here who played you left and right, but Christina was cool, calm, collected, like a goddamn cucumber. Before they go in the kitchen and get sliced up in half. That didn't happen. Sub was there to slice up that cucumber. Not gonna happen. Oh, Kudo actually plays a Sub. Go put it up on Christina. Gonna be checking out Christina into a bash. Checking out Kudo into cheap shot. Back to back. Gonna be Wild Thorns for Christina. Kudo continue to do damage. Blind to fall. Actually breaking into a blind with an evasion right now. Rolling Mana coming out. I don't think Kudo into Christina. Trying to suppress whatever healing. Kudo is just trying to collapse. Cloaker shot is coming in for that Thorns right now. Trying to shadow step under Christina. Staying on him as best as possible. Refreshing the Nabla and Christina getting that quick swift man at the end. Is building up points. Trying to get the bleeds under Kudo. Has about cooldowns, has incarnation going up in about 48 seconds. Coordinates continue to do damage. Mana coming out of Coordinate right now. That's going to go for cheap shot onto Christina. Trying to see if he can do anything right now off of this. Is going to be able to change the shape shots. Not going to happen. Same checking going on. Or Coordinate with swipes, and that's going to be Christina taken out. Coordinate just like that. Give him regrowth. Let them play. Let Christina play. Let Christina play. Let them play. I'm a mad lad. There you go. Answer 57% and an 82. Yeah, it's gonna stay for a while. This dampening is gonna suck. But Christina, that other rogue played a little bit sloppy, I want to say. Christina didn't give Sub honor duel, so well, Sub was going on 1v4. Someone had to stop him. Are you kidding me? Sub was dispatching people left and right. He played methodically through and through. Next up is going to be Corey chat versus Christina. Going to open up with that rake in the opener. And Corey is just trying to get the grenades rolling. Christina needs to get the resource rolling. Try to see if he can kite Christina. Going to be power shift and thorns are up and running. Going to stun Christina midway. Going to get that range damage in there. The eagles are flying, Gandalf. The eagles are flying. That's going to be Aspect of the Eagle as well as Coordinator Assault into a freezing trap to reset Christina. So Corey can even get a couple manic bandages. Add that 62% dampening. Thinking ahead is going to throw lava grenade right at Christina. Christina is going to bail away. Has renewal up and running. No walls available for quite a while. Safety ticket rolling out right now. Might need that renewal early. Gonna get the renewal rolling. Needs to get the heals. Try to get the bleeds onto Corey. It might be a good idea just to kite him around. Mally coming out onto Christina. And they get locked out. Down the go. Sub went for a big old 1v4. And Christina shut him down, dude. He had that setup. Sub was the strongest player in Durat during the whole SPEC Legion being undefeated. Was it really? Dude, that's cool. We got a celebrity. Yay. We got a celebrity with Sub. Pascal. Big group without him. Who? Sub? I want Sub to play. Zakati got a group. Alright, because Zakati rolling after this. Zakati next! 404 voice not found. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? 404 100%? Nah. So who here is going to rehab for giving disorder? Yes! By the way, chat. By the way, the World Health Organization now says that gaming is a disorder. Who wants to share a bunk with me at the nearest rehab center? Sashimi, you gotta share a bunk with me, dude. I bring 3 people. We could get a room for 4. Sashimi got 1 spot. Corey, you want to get the next? Who got the next? Atha, Mohammed, you guys want to share? We can split a bunk. We can split for a bunk. We can split for a room. We're all gonna be going out, dude. Take me away, coach. Take me away, judge. Take me away. Whoever the fuck cares. World Health Organization. My ass! Who supports World Health Organization? Is that one of those things funded? Do my taxes go in that shit? Do my taxes go in that? That's what I need to know. If they do, defunded. Defunded. Who the fuck, dude? Adulthood doesn't make me more stressed because, like, oh, all these bills. It's like, where do these bills go to? If I pay taxes and that tax money goes into that shit, I want to pay even less taxes. Can I choose where my taxes go? The tax evader. No, it's not about tax evading. I want to pay my taxes like a good citizen. I just want to choose where my taxes go to. I'm fine paying my fair share, but if my fair share has to go to World Health Organization that's going to call gaming as a disorder, like, why? I'm fine paying my fair share. But can I choose where it goes to? Because there's a lot of garbage where taxpayers' money. Dude, in college, they spent $2 million to find out if so, you know, okay, this is a real story, too. Back in college, real story. Real story. You're not gonna believe this shit. I remember seeing fucking articles and research on this. So they spend $2 million of our US taxpayers' money. And I know you EU boys pay a lot of taxes, but... So hear this out. So if you guys have to already pay exorbitant taxes you do now, and for this, they spend $2 million. Do you know what Star Trek is? Okay. Do you know what the Klingons are? So Klingons are basically just a race in Star Trek universe. Very similar to Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars, or the Wookiees. Think Wookiees, but like, who cares about them? They look stupid. They spent $2 million to find out if Klingons were religious in Christianity. They spent $2 million to find out if Klingons had a Jesus Christ. And that's a true story. That is a true story, chat. I'm not even fucking lying. Can I Google this? Research if... How do I spell Klingons? Klingons were religious. What is it called? Can I find this? What the fuck is it? It was called something specific. Oh, there it is. It's a Washington Times article. Pentagon wants to know, did Jesus die for Klingons too? What does the Pentagon need to know if Jesus died for Klingons as well? Why? Why? I told you guys. I told you. Are you kidding me? The Pentagon! Like, when you have a question this stupid, I have... For science! But you know, if the question is this fucking stupid, you know they're gonna spend exorbitant amount of money on this. I had to find it. I had to, because I know you guys didn't believe me. I had to find it. I had to find it. Pentagon wants to know, did Jesus die for Klingons too? One thing that I might be wrong though is about $2 million though. That's one I might be wrong. That's the number that I have. For some reason, it's the only number I can draw when I think of the story. $2 million. Might be a little more, might be a little less, might be a lot more or a lot less. But for some reason, $2 million stands out. I think that's what our college professor said. But maybe he was weirdo. But yeah, that's the real story. Anyway, do we have one more duel in us, boys? Did I deflate the situation? Did I knock the air out of our train? Did I knock the air out of our sails? Or do we have enough for one more? Did he just die for croutons? I know he did, because croutons are fucking amazing. They wouldn't taste as good as they do if Jesus didn't die for them. NASA, can we call 9 Mars? Pentagon, no, screw you! What do you to know? If Jesus died for Klingons, no, NASA, go away! That's why NASA... Didn't NASA, like, fall apart because of... Did NASA lose funding? Now we know why. Me and Corey want to duel 1-1? It was a class for me, Mod. Your measure thick to sum me up. What's up, Dagger? How you doing, man? You're just wasting washing money in the new often things in bucket. Preach for croutons. Preach! Preach! Ooh, goddamn. Alrighty. Still 5 out of 5. Alright, we got Zakati. Casino wants to go 1-1. Now we want to go, Papa. We are ready. Christina 1-1 catch again? Christina 1-1 cat? I think cat wins that by default. I think there might be a bit of a... Christina isn't bad, but I think there still might be a bit of a gap in duels. Christina did really well against Sub. But if they really want to do it, we could try it, man. I prefer 5-5 for newbies in my groups. Okay, we're gonna do Katrikan versus Zakati. Spectator match. Zakari, Cat, Rikan, 5. One more duel, boys. One more duel. The article was about defense spending. Was it really? Oh my god. Okay, I'm afraid now. We're not gonna talk about that shit anymore, boys. No more conspiracy talks. That was weird. I wanted to share you guys that story with me just because I felt passionate. But that now I feel weird. Now I feel like... You hear them? They're watching me. The Pentagon. Hey, Pentagon! Did he die for Klingons or not? Fucking America, dude. Only in America. Welcome to America. The land of the free and the home of the brave. And sometimes the stupid. And we'll take it. We'll take what we could get. Meme Academy was a teacher with Khalifa. Dude, have you ever watched those... Have you ever watched some YouTube channels that actually talk about science and knowledge and shit, and they do it with comedy? You know, like, wow, if I had teachers like that, I'd be actually smarter. Sometimes I feel like that, man. Or please play for Rogue Leona. Alright. We might do one more after that. Switch. Young Peen is a sub, bro. Get excited. Young Peen! Oh boy, there it is. The youngest of Peens. Switch. The youngest of Peens. How you... Oh, I like your Mog. Feels like a Zooey. That's another sub rogue. Ray and La, we got Shadow Priest for days, boys. Shadow Priest and Azure's making it again as a Frost man. I wanna see him try. Do your hardest. On Team Red, we have Kachi Ramas, Rovos. We got Tumpano looking like he's going to be first. Kissy and Kachi can sit in the back. Well, that's a random song. That's not part of our mix, actually. We're gonna go to our mix, boys. Ooh. Opener by Azure's onto Tumpo, starting out with a Frostbolt into an Ice Nova, keeping him in place. Is gonna drop down the Frozen Orb on one side. Looks like Tumpo is playing. Is he playing double Trident? That might be nuts. He might be playing double Trident. 50% damage absorbed into shields. 25% to one, or maybe it's 25 into one shield. Still, it's gonna be pretty nutty. Tompana. Trident play, interesting. Gonna be able to connect with Azure's finally. All Azure's needs to do is just keep this warrior god away from him through charges and leaps. Just keep him at bay forever, not let him hit anything like your pet. So this might be an interesting duel as Azure's is trying to get some CC on Tampana. Does get to disconnect with him. With that root, Tampana is going to be able to refresh and take off slows every time he can Bloodthirst. And that's going to be a polymer for his cooldowns while the sheep is completely controlled and absorbed. With that absorb. Look, I like the absorb animation, by the way, and Azure's does get to steal it. That's gonna be Tampana getting a charge into a root, able to break free. That's gonna be Frozen Orb again, where Azure's can finally go for some damage. I feel like you drop down a Blizzard right on top of him, actually. Is that what he's going? Does he go for Freezing Rain, where he just drop Blizzards every time he places down a... It looks like he is. He's just gonna Blizzard him around, I guess. Tampana just needs to turn around and start hitting the pet if he needs to, but his action doesn't need to in this case. He does have a stun for Azure's, trying to get a rampage in there. Polymer full reflected the polymer. This man is prepared. He came in, giving Azure's a pretty heavy shield actually. So it might actually play against him into a charged sheep of that. This might be pretty rough here. This might be pretty rough. Polymer to follow Tampana. And that's going to be Azure's actually getting some cooldowns. Does get some big shadows on Tampana. Needs to get those weapons to proc for him so he can get that shield again. Does get a Bloodthirst in there, or Rampage. But he's just so slowed forever. Shields are coming in as Reflect does come out. And Tampana is going to get that stun onto Azure's. Going to be able to land some healing. Unless Azure's has some. And it looks like roots the DR completely. Does get the Ice Nova rolling onto Tampana right after. Tampana just needs to connect. That's going to be another Frozen Orb on top of him. Maybe more Blizzards for Azure's. It looks like he wants to cut him through all the Blizzards in the world. Yeah, actually, I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Just going to slow him down, whittle him down. It's going to be a corner cold, Blaze Storming out of it. And Tampana's health is getting closer to half health. Does get a charge and a heal. And Azure's just cannot disconnect from this man. Can he do anything? And Tampana's just on top of him. Looks like he was even frozen in a second. His weapon froze up. Into a stun before Azure's can get around the corner. Does Tampana get out of that route? He does, with a Bloodthirst to follow. Charge maybe off that? No, leap instead. And Azure's does get to steal those shields off him into an Ice Block early. This is the weirdest duel. You have this warrior right now with his shields that just is unkillable. And Azure's that is stealing those Sage shields. So he makes him unkillable. This might be a long one here, man. Tomorrow task is going to be Dark Age. We got a knockout. It's going to hit the sack. Alright, Cody. Appreciate it, man. Ice Mage versus Warrior. This is painful. Yeah, this actually is, because Azure's just has to play the long game here. Plus, he doesn't also do a lot of damage as a Frost Mage. Although, I don't know why Frost Mages don't do that much damage. I played my Mage the other day, and I topped the damage in the Battleground, but maybe in BGs for AoE damage is like insane. Although I feel like it did a lot of AoE damage. Tampana, though, just getting cleansed. Yeah, this is going to be one of those duels, isn't it? Can Azure's finally take it out of the bag? Can he bring this duel back though? It's gonna get a temporal rolling. He does have the CC chains, and he can steal shields from Tampana whenever he gets them. That's about all he can really do though. Can he do anything? Gonna wait him out, try to go for some food. Not gonna happen. Tampana's back in and gonna get frozen. Weird duel. Glacial Spike is missing. You think that would do it? Maybe Glacial Spike would do it. Just get a big that's a Chaos Bolt right there. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe a Glacial Spike would be better if it just went big Glacial. I don't know how good Glacial is. It could be good in BGs, but in Arena, I don't know. Or 1v1. Gonna be shield for Azur's a little bit early. Does get to blink out of that stun at the end of it. Shield's still holding up, and that's gonna be Frostbolt. It's gonna Azur's finally go for some damage. At this point, Azur's and Tumpana, I think, running for one another. You're just delaying the inevitable. I feel like both of you guys should just go in for big damage, put your balls on the table, so you got the bigger ones, and one of you guys is gonna leave, and the other is gonna come out the champion to fight the next battle. It's still 5 people on one side, 5 people on the other, and we've literally been here for 5 minutes. Dampening started to take in as this mage warrior duel happening. Azur's, I think at this point, man, I think you just might want to pull this warrior out in the open and just kind of try to see if you can beat him, man. I know you're trying to hide. I know you're trying to kite. Does land a polymorph, Stormbolt does come out. Tumpana is just being patient, dude. He's just being patient too. Multiple choice. The thing is, boom, oof, yeet, scrat. I'll take C. Always go for C, because you're more likely to get it. Always choose C. Always choose C. Always choose C. That's what you do on a test. If you put all C's, you'll be more likely to finish the test. Is that true or not, or is that a myth? Any teachers in chat? Any teachers that watch your boy Dalaruz the Rogue? That'd be great. Give me a big old yeet. I mean, what can I say about this duel? I can't really commentate. Ice block. That's all I can say. This isn't very exciting. Azure is my man. I think it's time to nut up or shut up. I challenge you not to go near the pillar. I challenge you just to go see if you can kill off Tumpana. Does get hit with the polymorph, is gonna still land one. No, polymorphing yourself back to back. I thought he probably was really thinking that maybe he could wait until that was gone. Is gonna drop down Frozen Orb. Is that gonna be it? Is Azure's gonna go for the big damage, popping off cooldown, staying out in the open? Gonna be a temporal for him for now. Tumpana is gonna try to get some counter-strike damage going, and it's gonna get hit with the root. And back to the kites for Azure's. I'd say use a smaller pillar, man. Use a cart. Use a tombstone. Don't use a big one. Use that small tombstone over there. Just so this deal could end eventually. Because you could kite and run forever. You got roots for days. But like, you're not dying to this man, I don't think. Or you're not. He's not dying to you. Yeah. Does interrupt him on Frost. Is Tumpana gonna get the kill here? He interrupted on Frost. No ice block available. Does he get enough? Polymorph trying to come out. Does he actually end him? And Azure does go down. 7 minutes in. And what can I say? Tumpana just kind of ran out of Azure's while you kited him around and eventually did slam him. One more ice block. But close to microphone. One more ice block. Alright, who's up next? Is it La or is it going to be Ray actually? Actually get gear on. Is it going to be able to deal with Tumpana? Gonna go for the Greater Fate right now. Getting that Mindbender rolling. Fear into Tumpana. Zerker raging out of there. Tumpana's health is not really looking all that healthy. Like, he's healing. But that's going to be a silence. Tumpana is going to be able to be locked out on fear there. That's going to be a reflect. Ray needs to go to dispel a bunch of spells off of Tumpana. Needs to dispel that shield ASAP. Needs to keep that shield off of him as best as possible, because you're just going to take a portion of the damage it takes and just convert it into the shield. Starting to Ray right now. Gonna go for the disperse. Overlapping again. That's another time Ray is overlapping the disperse as well as Vampire Corruption. Probably should hold one or the other. Like, if you use one, I think you should just kind of trust for it to keep you alive. Gonna be tricking out Tumpana. Shield, Reflect coming out. Gonna be a bell for Ray, as he just can't deal with the Reflect for now. So he's gonna dispel the shield of Tumpana as soon as he could. Just needs to make sure he maintains the dots. Gonna be a Void Shield. Is that gonna Void Form? No, not Void Form. Looked like it was Void Form for a second. Gonna be a silence Tumpana, stun into Ray, and without a disperse, I think you're done. Down he goes. Tumpana takes the second one. Just like that. Does he run double Trident? Can confirm? Kachikan, can you confirm this man runs double Trident? Rolboss, Kissy, Kachi, if you guys are in chat, let me know. They're being vendors in 8.2? No. They're not. It'll get replaced in 8.2. The Benthic 430s alone, not overworld gear raids, will definitely outgear it. Oh, true, 100%, yeah. Yeah, COS gear is going to be so much worse compared to some of the other pieces. Maybe certain absorbs might be good, but yeah, they're definitely going to be item level higher. And Tumpana looks like he's getting reversed by young boy Zakati right now. Going to be a blind on the Stormbolt. This Tumpana actually really got close to death. Zakati is just going to wait this blind out just by a little bit. See how Shadowblade's rolling. Shadowblades are down. Looks like Tumpana is going to take quite a bit of damage though. Trying to go for them whirlwinds back to back. Into a leap on the eyeball. Zoe is gonna have to go behind the wall. Does Tumpana find him? Needs to get those shields proccing. He wants to find a way out of the Zakati. No Trinket available. No Berserker's Rage. No in-rage regen. No commanding shot. It looks like it's going to be the one dead warrior that we needed to see right now. Zui does get hit right now by Kacha with some slows off the bat. Is that a marksman hunter off the bat though? Is that a mem? Oh my god, I like his bow. I like the stuff that it does. Like the little effect that it does. That looks really pretty. That looks really pretty. Like purple and all that. That's a BC bow, isn't it? We should make a higher definition version of that bow. That's gonna be Kacha. Look at those traps, man. He's just dancing. Oh, and all those traps got triggered at the same time. And see, we get a knock way out in Africa while frozen and slow with a charge trap. It's going to be rapid fire for Kacha. Trinkets out of the kidney shot. Going to go for big damage. Zui in the flare right now. Aim shot to follow. Actually dropping him down to health quite a bit. That's going to be Kacha trying to see if he can come back in there. Does he get traps up and running? Needs to get him rolling. Though Zui does catch himself a restealth. And Kacha is back up to the trap logic. Going to be putting all the traps in the world on him. Zui at this point might just want to open up with a cloak of shadows, and Kachi's gonna sit. Dude, Zui, come on, get in there. You can't just be sitting stealthing the whole time. Come on, man. To be frank, Idol's so gonna be G's. Ooh, 190k healing? That's insane. I can see it in the group. Kacha threw a flare. Does see Zui. Gonna walk him out through all the traps. Tar trap, frozen, does land the kidney shot though. No trick available for Kacha. Is gonna need to go for some cooldown, some resets with Zui if he wants to get him down. That's gonna be some luck with those RNG aim shots in there. Is gonna get another knockback trap. Actually, it looks like Kacha almost knocked himself back, but it is disengaged. Zui doesn't get caught by the root trap. Actually, oh no, yeah, Kacha's kind of sad because his root didn't work. And he's just gonna flare at random. Zui's on the other side though. Could have been anywhere. He's gonna get an eye blade. Kacha's gonna back up a bit. It's gonna be scatter. It's actually gonna DR with the next hit. Rapid fire coming out. Gonna keep hitting. And Zui does walk through it, but it looks like Kacha has nothing left and he does get executed. And there we go. Visitor coming in for Zui. I mean, Kacha, I thought like a marksman hunter, maybe that could be good, but I was hoping. Didn't quite work out how I wanted to. I was really hoping, man. I had high hopes for Kacha. I want to see a marksman hunter win these duels one time, like really win, like by a mile, like Desc Warlock action. That's gonna be Rovaz running at Zui, dumping traps kind of all over the place in case Zui does go behind the lines. That's gonna be evasion for Zui, freezing trap to lock him out though. As he does get that nice backstab in there, and there you go. That root trap is gonna keep him there. Not root trap. That scatter. No, cloak of shot is coming in for Zui, so he does get away from the binding shot actually. Get the shot out to Rovaz into a cheap shot. Does Zui have vanish? Looking like he wants to go for a vanish reset. And Rovaz needs to make sure he has bleeds on Zui. As long as there's bleeds, a barb shot is going to keep him out. Zui does get hit with Maledict too, so it's not going to be a lot of healing. And looks like he waited out for the barb shots to be over. Rovaz, my man, I think he missed the opportunity there. Well, that's a GG for him. No burst damage. Yep, as soon as he's kind of out of his true shot, that's it, man. That's it. Should have let him re-stealth SMH. MM can almost kill you in like 2 seconds. Almost. But he can't quite finish you off. Or at least I've never seen MM do it. At least in arenas. I can kind of sort of do it in BGs, but arena is a different story. I think you have to get that double aim shot opener to really get him low. And that's going to be it for Zui, as Rovaz does get a couple Cobra shots at him to take him off. Young Epin. Young Peen. The youngest of Peens. Young enough to be young. Old enough to be legal. He's going to try to get the Shadow Strike. Nightblade trying to come out. Going to be instant trinket as he's trying to get the damage to Rovaz. And that knockback trap is not going to keep this rogue away. Maledict to fall into Rovaz. Has Turtle if it needs to. Looks like he's going to have to use Turtle here. And he's going to pull the pet back to make sure he has the pet sack needed. Or even the pet mend. Spirit Man needs to come out for Rovaz. Might even want to catch camo if he can get away from Young fast enough. It's going to be Feign Death. Doesn't get the camo. Freezing trap. Though stops him in place like as if he knew. Oh my god, look at Young, dude. He was so ready for that damage. That's gonna be, binding shot to follow. Young P does get a cloak shot with big DFA into Novas. Takes quite a bit of damage, but not too much. Get the shot to follow. It's actually gonna be a lot of eviscerated damage right now. Rovaz needs to make sure he has the defense rolling. That's gonna be a big crit right now. Oh, Young P snags that Shadow Strike at the end there. That's gonna be Kissy not letting Young P get a reset. Oh, is he gonna go down? Wow, blind trinket. Oh, this guy completely. That was a fell rush there, dude. That was a rush. He just let a fell rush. He had so little health. That was nutty. Into a stun to Kissy. Now Trinket does get a kill here on Kissy. No Trinket available. Could go for a full metamorphosis just to get Leech. Gonna be a greater fade for La right now. Might need to start cycle through cooldowns a little bit early. It's gonna land if you're into Kissy and get as far as you can. Make sure the dots are rolling. Gonna get the void bolts in there. Stun into La right now. No trinket available. And Kissy getting to activate the metamorphosis through demonic talent. Gonna get a lot of leech out of this. Getting a lot of damage onto La. It's gonna be mind control. They're running him away. La caught her very, very low health. Needs to find a way out of this situation. Does he have a stun? Does he have ADCC? Does land himself void Vampiric Embrace. That's really good for him. Vampiric Embrace really good, but it's gonna follow up in a disperse, just trying to pop every defensive just to survive. Kissy, does he have the executes ready? Stunned a lot, no trinket. Does he live this though? It's gonna be another I-beam stun into Kissy. It looks like it's gonna be lights out for Kissy, unless he doesn't have execute. He does have enough damage just to get an execute. I don't know if he runs Shadowboard Pain or Death. I think he actually runs Auspicious Spirits, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Demon Hunter, that rogue counter LMAO. Yeah. You did get the blind in there too though. That's pretty good. No honor. Lot. You're not gonna be able to get healing at 64% dampening. I don't think you are gonna be able to. Unless he has Mage Food. No, Mage Food is from Azure's. La is given a full run for food. But the man he has to fight is gonna be our boy Kachakan. I don't really know how that's gonna go. But Kachakan is being patient, giving him full reset. Full food. How's that gonna go? La versus Cat. I feel like I should be excited, but I think I'm watching a funeral. Gonna be instant chicken out of Cat. Fear to fall. Zerka Rage and La is gonna go for the greater fade. Trying to get away from Cat. Use all their offensive cooldowns just to get away. That's gonna be that Void Eruption coming in with a Void form. Got a couple instant casts, but Cat is getting La really close to Execute Rage. Has this person a bit and died before he could get it. Executed him right just like that. Oh man, I felt bad, dude. I felt I was watching a funeral just now. La plays so well too. La sticks with Shadow Beast, and I really do appreciate it. I really want for it to work, and I want even Rovaz. Chat, I'm feeling really hungry. I'm feeling hungry, and a little bit. What's the word? Like I feel like I get the shakes. That's how hungry I'm feeling. No, I don't have diabetes. So it's not that, if you're thinking of that. What is it called? Lethargic? Go eat? Yeah, like when you haven't eaten for a while and you kind of feel like Soylent? Twitching? No, Twitch is like if you've been doing cocaine for a while. No, like, it's like when you get really hungry and then it's like, you can't think straight. Your stomach is eating itself kind of deal. Go yeet, keep going. Yeah, this guy's like, drink Soylent, just keep going. Well, no, you got a pizza down. I have pizza left over. Good, my boy. Goddamn gamer shakes. Yeah, low blood sugar. No, I don't even have. Well, actually, low blood sugar might be it. I don't have like a diabetes, but I definitely haven't eaten in a while. I had something this morning early for breakfast, and I haven't had lunch. So maybe low blood sugar. Actually, I might do it. Trust me, I don't have any kind of health issues, so I'm fine. I just need to eat, dude. I'm hungry. I'm really fucking hungry. I'm starting to lose focus. So I'm gonna go, boys, alright? I made it sound worse than it is, honestly. The fuck am I doing? But thank you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you. You don't have to you don't have to have low blood pressure or diabetes. You can just crash anytime. I get it a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I usually I have lunch and then like a couple hours later I have stream and then I can have dinner and that's plenty of time to keep me going. But I had early breakfast and I didn't have anything between that. So because I ate so early, yeah. I did 4 or 5 5s. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday, definitely not Thursday, definitely Friday and Saturday. So right now we're gonna call it here, boys. Thank you so much for coming by. You guys make every goddamn day so good. We're waiting for that classic, waiting for that 8.2. But with all of you guys, it's a joy to hang out. I was not gonna stream, and you guys proved me wrong. Yeah, I was not gonna stream today, and I had a lot of fun with you guys. We had some duels. We asked the Pentagon use research with taxpayers' money if Jesus died for Klingons as well. Fun stuff. I appreciate all of you. I'll see all you guys next stream. Peace.